Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today emailed us and says that he thinks his nerves screwed up his date. Says he was nervous, and now he thinks that's the reason he's not getting a call back. You got to deal with nerves when you go out. I mean, I know for me, when I'm nervous, I always feel better when I cover myself in Jell-O. It's soothing and calming. And I'm guessing, Matt, you didn't do that?
No, and I'm nervous just thinking about the whole situation.
You're nervous about thinking about Jell-O or Jubal covered in Jell-O?
Yeah, no, that too. Yeah, the Jell-O is definitely not a good thought.
See, you should have done that on your first date. Like when you guys were out at dinner, just start covering your naked body in Jell-O, and things would have been okay. You would have calmed down.
Jell-O man always gets a call back.
If I can get a second date from this, then I'll definitely try that.
Okay, good.
Don't try that.
So before we get into why you think your nerves affected your date, what's the girl's name that you want to call?
Okay, well, her name is Molly.
Molly, okay.
Yeah, but I didn't know that for majority of the date.
Oh, no.
Oh.
How did you not know her name?
So we met, little backstory. So we met at a bar one night, super cute. And like we got to, drink. We had a few drinks. We were flirting and everything. So I got her number, but I forgot her name. So I just put it in as cute bar girl.
Oh yeah, all right.
That makes sense.
You know how that goes. And that's not her legal name.
No.
So,
I don't think.
all right.
So I figured it would kind of come up, like her name would come up at some point, like we've been texting back and forth a little bit, never came up. And I wasn't going to be like, hey, what's your name?
Why didn't you do the, wait, can you tell me how to spell it?
Her actual name?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would have done, and then she spells it back to you, and then you have her name.
Oh, well, where were you when the situation came up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good trick.
Unless their name's super easy and then there's no other way to spell it and you're like, I
it's
just
Sam.
forgot your name.
Yeah.
It's 3 letters.
Well, the problem was I ended up asking her out to dinner, still didn't know her name.
Okay.
Okay, that's a conundrum. That would make me nervous going into it as well.
Oh, no.
Right. Well, I figured it would come up naturally in conversation. Again, didn't come up. Went to dinner.
What did you think was going to happen? She was going to refer to herself in third person?
Hey, it's me, Molly.
Maybe. I don't. I think I was too busy worried about the fact that I didn't know her name and how I was just going to kind of play it off.
So what did you do to figure out her name?
Well, the first thing that I tried, there was a couple that was like sitting right near us. So I just turned to them and I was like, hey, is it your anniversary? We're on a first date.
You just said that.
I was just kind of hoping, like, I was going to be like, hey, I'm Matt. I was hoping she would say, hi, I'm Molly. They just looked at me like I was the weirdest person in the world. They were just like, no, it's not our anniversary.
Yeah, shut up, weirdo. Okay.
Pretty much. So that didn't work.
Okay.
So I gave her a nickname. I was calling her Dimples.
Oh,
just because
God.
that's the only thing because she has cute dimples. That was the only thing that I could think of at the moment. So I was
That's
just, yeah,
cute.
Dimples.
Did
yeah.
she like that or not? Because nicknames, I mean, if you like the person that gives you the nickname, cute. If you don't,
Oh, it could
really
get-
condescending and obnoxious.
So in order to shield the fact that you didn't know her name, you just gave her a nickname and said, I'll call you this.
Yeah, but I just kept, because I kind of just thought it was a natural thing. I was just like, yeah, Dimples, like we're
Oh
cool
my
enough
God.
that you have a nickname now. Oh, God, just talking about it.
All right. So obviously you know her name now. How'd you figure it out?
Well, so another time I tried, we were walking down the street, came across some people doing like signing petition things. So I'm trying to convince her to sign the petition. I'm like, come on, it'll be fun. It's stand up for something. I don't even remember what the petition was for.
It's like a petition to like murder puppies, and you're like, let's do this.
Oh, I'm all for that. All right. I was, come on, we'll sign it. She's like, no, I don't want to do. We're on a date right now. I don't want to sign up for anything like that.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, okay, at this point, you should have been like, hey, you want to play a game? Let's see whose driver's license photo is worse.
Again, all of these ideas sound great now. Finally, so I saw a Starbucks, and I was like, let's go to Starbucks and get a drink. Let's get a coffee at Starbucks.
Oh, yeah, because they ask your name.
Unless she orders under your name, and then they just call out your name for both coffees.
Well, they said, what's the name? I just kind of looked at her. We'll just look at her real quick. But no, finally, they wrote it on the cup, called it out. So finally figured it out. But that was by the end of the date.
Oh, my God.
And now she hasn't called me back.
How did the date end?
I mean, everything, it didn't end on a kiss or anything. It was just one of those, hey, have a great night. and I'll hopefully talk to you soon. She's like, yeah, sounds good.
It sounds like you could have been an awful date because the only thing you were concentrated on the entire time was finding out her name.
Yeah.
Right, that's the thing. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that I put too much effort into trying to figure out what her name was and didn't pay any attention to her.
Right.
Yeah, and
It's possible.
or you could have just been honest with her in the very beginning and be like, I'm sorry, I was drinking that night. I put you in as cute bar girl. What's your name?
Right, and now I feel like I've dug the hole so much that I can't go. Like, I've already figured out the name, which, I don't know. I guess down the road that would be a funny story, but right now I'm too worried that would put her off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, all right?
That would be so awesome. I'd appreciate it.
Hang on.
It's like moon heads right now.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, we have a dude on the phone. Can't remember his name right now, so I'm just going to call him Britches. Hey, Britches.
Oh, that's cute.
You ready to do your second date update?
Yes, absolutely.
Matt is on the phone, and Matt wants to call a girl named Molly. He thinks that the fact he didn't remember her name on the date might be the reason that she's not calling him back. They met at a bar, and he put her number in his phone and just put the name in as cute girl at the bar or something like that. And then came time for them to go out, and he didn't know her name was Molly. So he kept trying little things to get her name, and he thinks that probably is what did him in because it was maybe obvious that he didn't know her name. Matt, if it does have something to do with the way you were acting, do you want us to tell her that it was because you forgot her name? Or do you
No,
want...
so I want to tell her myself because I think it's something that should come from me and not you guys.
Okay, so you're ready to just be honest and see if she'll give you another chance and forgive you.
Yeah, let's give that a try.
I think that's a good way to live your life. It's what you should have done the first time around. But you know what? Everyone deserves a second chance.
Well, cool. Yeah, no, I'm really embarrassed. Like, really, I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Okay, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure out what the problem was. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Molly?
Yeah. Who's this?
Hey, Molly, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
A radio show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like a show that's on the radio that people can listen to or they can not listen to.
No,
depending.
okay. Why are you calling me? Did I win something or what's going on?
No, I'm calling you because we do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. It's where if you go out with somebody on a date and then end up not calling them after, they can email us to get you on the phone and see if we can figure it out. So you went out with a dude named Matt the other day.
Oh. Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm. And Matt listens to our show, and he told us about your date, but he thinks that you're blowing him off now.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
All right.
He actually wasn't too surprised that you were blowing him off. He felt like he really blew it on your guys' date.
Well, yeah, he kind of did.
Okay.
He really did, actually.
What did he do?
I mean, it was just weird and awkward from the get-go. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. You know, we're sitting down at dinner, and we're chit-chatting, getting to know each other, and out of nowhere, he calls me Dimples.
Yeah, he told us that he gave you a nickname. He wanted to call you Dimples.
Did you like it?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the thing about nicknames. You can't really make up nicknames for people you just met.
I mean, I'm not a little baby.
Right.
I know I have dimples. I don't even know you like that. But you're calling me a nickname already?
Did you tell him that you didn't like it to call you something else?
You know, I was going to do that, and then I thought, you know, it's a first date. I don't know. Maybe he's nervous. I just kind of let it go, but he kept on saying it over and over and over again. And I'm not that girl, right? I'm not a little cutesy-bootsy girl. I'm a grown adult.
Okay,
And
yeah, makes sense.
if you're going to sit there and call me Dimples throughout dinner, it's just going to annoy me.
So, Sweet Cheeks would have been something nicer, maybe.
No.
Well, no. I mean,
I'm
you don't
kidding.
know me like that.
Yeah.
Kidding. It is condescending. It can be really condescending.
Yeah, so that was weird.
Okay.
And what's going through my head is is this the kind of guy that is all cutesy-rootsy? Like, if we get into a relationship, he's going to want matching Halloween costumes. In my head, I'm like, what does he want me to pick a name for him too? I mean, I looked at him. I was like, oh, he's got some pretty decent shaped eyebrows. Am I supposed to go, hey, dimples and eyebrows are going out tonight?
It sounds like a cool band, though.
Yeah.
I mean, like, at some point, it just got so corny and cheesy that I felt like, literally, if we were going to be in a relationship, this guy would come up with a Facebook page for us.
Oh, like you'd be
a name for us.
you'd be that couple
Like,
with
match our names together.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, joint
Yeah,
accounts.
dimplesandeyebrows.com.
Well,
It's just too corny for me, and I am not in the 1950s. Welcome to our world, and start calling me by my name.
Okay.
I have a name.
well, Molly, maybe he will call you by his name because Matt's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Wait, what?
Hey, how's it going?
Matt? You're on the phone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is, again, weird.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I know. I know it's weird. Because I want to take a moment to just apologize to you. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. So, and I don't know how to tell you this, but I forgot your name after we
Wait.
met. And so that's the reason that I called you Dimples. I didn't.
hang
you're
on,
not even
hang
that
on.
great.
Wait. You didn't know my name? And so
Well-
you thought Dimples?
See, this is
I'm
really
very,
embarrassing.
very
Like, I wish I knew what to
confused
say to you.
right
Like, I'm
now.
sorry. I want you to know that I'm super sorry for making you feel weird or creeped out or feel like that I'm weird or anything like that. And I don't even know why I said dimples. Like, I honestly don't know. You don't even have, like, great dimples or
Wait,
anything
what?
like that.
I don't have great dimples?
Well, what I mean is they're not like, it's not like that's like the best feature on, that's not your best feature is what I mean by that.
Mediocre dimples.
Matt, you want to stop when your ankle gets down your throat.
Oh my God, Matt, he is totally throwing himself under the bus right now.
You went from, like, I am super confused right now. You went out on a date with me and didn't even know my name? How is
Well, no,
that
it's
even
not-
possible?
No, I had met and talked to so many girls that night at the bar that I didn't
You-
remember your name. That
Wow.
doesn't sound, now that I say that, it doesn't sound.
that doesn't sound good at
You
all.
met so many girls at the bar
You know
that
what I
night.
mean? Like, I don't, like, not like talking to them like you. Like, I just met so many people that night, and I heard so many different names and I didn't want to get your name wrong, and I just didn't commit it to memory. But I have, like, I know it's Molly. I've said it 1,000 times out loud. I've wrote it
Oh
down.
my
I've committed
gosh.
to memory. Put it in my phone. I won't
But it
remember.
doesn't make any
I won't
sense.
forget it.
Molly, when he explained forgetting your name to us, it was actually kind of a sweet story. Like, you guys were in the bar, it was kind of loud, he'd been drinking, he saved you as cute girl at the bar instead of Molly.
Okay, but according to Matt, there were several cute girls at the bar.
I know.
So-
He didn't include that part of the story when he told us that.
I didn't mean it
So,
like that. Yeah,
did
you're
you
no,
get
you're
the
right. I
right
probably should
cute
shut up
girl?
while I'm ahead. I didn't mean it like
I
that.
don't think you're ahead at all. Like, you got to get ahead
Oh, yeah.
first.
Matt, did you show up with the right cute girl from the bar? I mean, is this the one you
Yeah.
expected?
No, yes, absolutely, like 100%.
No, yes.
No, yes. Yeah, what is that? Yeah, I'm just gonna
God.
save you right now if I can, Matt.
I think he's kind of an idiot, but I think he has good intentions,
Yeah,
Molly. I think that he really was interested in you.
Means
No, and I
well.
did, and I tried. I was trying sly ways to get. That's why I talked to the couple beside us. That's the reason that I went. We tried to sign that petition thing, as I was trying
That
to
was
find out your name
ridiculous.
throughout the night.
Wait, that's the reason why you were pushing me to sign that petition just so you can get my name? I mean,
Yes.
that's ridiculous, Matt.
I don't know. I'm really sorry. I want you to know that I feel really bad, and I'm sorry that I was acting weird. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. If anything, I was more nervous because you really you're really cool. You're really pretty. I like talking to you, and I want to go on a second date with you. And now that I remember your name, Molly, there won't be any issue. You actually get to see the real me.
So what do you think, Molly? Will you go out with Matt again? We will pay for it.
Matt, you sure you'll remember my name the second time around?
Yes, I swear 100%. I swear.
Well, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, okay, fine.
She's given up.
I mean, I guess I'll give this one more shot. But, Matt, you come up with any more cutesy little nicknames for me, I'm out.
I understand. I won't. Dimples has been completely erased from my mind.
Oh, God.
Especially since they weren't very memorable, right?
That's not what I meant by that at all. But also, thank you for giving me another shot, because I promise you it's going to be a great evening. It won't be weird, I promise.
Okay.
It's such a big
Well-
promise.
If it gets weird, I'm calling this radio station back to tell them.
Yeah, please
Yeah.
do. Molly,
We
that
love
would be
updates.
awesome. Yeah, if it does get weird, we want to know about it, all right?
Well, I agreed at the beginning of this. I agreed to something about Jell-O, so it might get a little weird.
Can I change my answer for about this date when you just said Jell-O?
No,
Yeah,
no,
don't worry
just
about
stick
it.
with it,
Yeah,
Molly.
Molly, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. He's not going to rub Jello on his naked body. Don't worry about it.
Wait, what?
Never mind.
No.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text in at 78592 about today's second date update that really sums up the whole segment very well. It says it's a wonder that men get dates with women at all. Yeah, if you listen to most of the second date updates, that's a very true statement.
We have very low expectations.
That's true.
Moving 92.5.
Looking for the perfect birthday or anniversary gift or a special date night? Well, then you need Zodart, Seattle's only exotic car rental company. Visit Zodart.com to book an exotic special car for that very special day.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
There are 3 words that every guy can say and no woman can resist it. I am... well, I guess it's 4 words.
Okay.
I am a musician. Yep. Hear that sound right there? That's the sound of thousands of panties hitting the ground as soon as I said it. And that's what Lance is. Lance is apparently a musician. Okay, stop it, ladies.
right.
Stop it.
We can hear you.
Lance, what's up, dude? How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you guys?
I'm good. I read your email about the date that you went on. The girl's name is Eliza?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and your email said that you invited her to a show.
I did.
Oh, you sly dog, you.
How'd you meet her?
Well, I mean, I don't mean to, not embarrass myself, but I met her on Tinder like all of us do.
Yes. Is your Tinder profile pic you playing a guitar?
Not a guitar, but a banjo.
Oh,
Switch it up, bro.
So even worse, you're like hipster dude, aren't you?
Hey, man, if I got a couple of plaids in my closet, it's not my fault.
All right. So you met her on Tinder and you guys started talking on Tinder. How long before you guys actually went out?
It was a couple of days because we started talking, and first I was really attracted to her because she's so her picture is very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So I invited her to a show because usually that's like a great way to kind of start off a good old date,
God, I wish I could sing or play an instrument, man. I would constantly be like, yeah, come check out my show. Oh, hey, yeah.
Exactly. Well, I mean, it's easier that way because it's something I'm comfortable doing, instead of acting trying to make conversation. At least I can do something that, I'm passionate about.
But how much time do you have at a show to actually get to know someone and go on a date with them? I feel like that's just you inviting her to show off.
Yeah, right?
Usually before my set, basically we got a drink before I went on.
Okay.
And we got to talking because it's the lull before the show actually happens. So we had some time to get to know each other.
After you were done with the drink before you went to perform, did you say, Daddy's got to work, I'll be right back?
And maybe I should use that next
Yeah.
time.
Do not. Oh, gosh, do not. So did she seem into you when you guys met, the first meeting at the bar?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, you've always got that awkward internet meeting sort of thing where you're like, is it you? Oh, there you go. And hey, number one, she is gorgeous. She has an amazing body, which, that's my type.
Yeah.
But even more than that, we had a good time and we laughed a bunch. And she had this really adorable laugh. I was really into it. We had some jokes and told some basic stories. And then I had to go play my set.
Mm-hmm.
Not too long of a time, 45 minutes, an hour.
Okay. Was she there after? Did she stay after, or did she hate your music and leave?
No, she stayed. Hey, man, I try to keep it, I'm not too experimental, so, music's all right. So this is embarrassing, but, she stayed after I finished playing, and there was a lot of people who kind of wanted to, meet and greet and, talk, and, people come, fans and things like that. But the worst part was like 75% of those people who like kept me from hanging out were like some gals trying to get,
Oh, yeah.
Get in your pants. Just say it. Who doesn't want a hot banjo player?
I don't know what it is, but a banjo player who also plays a good guitar now and then is a little irresistible, I guess. I don't know. But either way, there were a bunch of gals looking pretty sort of, puppy dog-eyed at me and like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to be a and leave.
Yeah.
But all these people are there, and she came up to me and said something like, I see you're busy, and I didn't want her to go. I was like, no, I promise I'll just get rid of these people. We can get a drink somewhere else. And like at that moment, this gal came up to me and just handed me her phone number.
Uh-oh.
And Eliza was like, you know what, you're busy, I gotta go. And she left.
No.
Did you say anything about the phone number? Did you like throw it down in front of her and be like, oh,
No.
God, I hate
I
this?
will not take this.
You can't do that. You can't be like, hey, I sounded like I had my foot in my mouth the whole time. It's like, it's not what you think.
But didn't you expect this? I mean, I assume that this happens at the end of every show. Like,
Well, it happens, sure, but like this night just seemed to be like a lot of people flooding me, and it just was like the perfect storm,
Oh, great.
It's like the one night you invite a girl to come watch you perform, every single girl that wants to hook up with you after the show is in attendance.
Yeah, I mean, I guess some people would think that's like a great problem to have, but in my case, it was a really not so great thing.
I will say, I mean, I think musicians are hot and everything, and especially for one night stands. But if I was looking for a relationship with a person, I would be tentative. I mean, you guys have a stereotype of not being super faithful, and there's a reason for it.
Totally. I totally get that. But really, that's not my vibe. I want to meet someone that's like, we can have a really cool thing together and like have a relationship. And I know there's like the stereotype of like the rock star who's knocking boots with everyone in the audience. But I wanted to kind of introduce her to the stuff that I'm really passionate about, and like maybe that would lead into something else.
So you want to tell her that the only boots you want to knock are hers.
Hey, man, there's a song in that,
Hey, maybe you should write it.
I want your boots.
After she left, after you were getting swarmed by people, how long has it been since you talked to her?
It's been like 3 days, and I feel like a total loser, but I'll be honest with you guys. I've been texting her like every day, trying to kind of tell her that I'm still into this, but I haven't heard back from her.
Wow.
And what do you say in your text messages? Are you apologetic or?
Yeah, I mean, I told her that I know what it looked like, but it's not that. I'm trying to like make jokes, and then I'm just telling her that like the time we had before I played the set was really awesome, and I'd like to get to know her better.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
All right, man, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update. And that is the sultry sound of Spanish guitar. Why am I playing that? Because Lance is on the phone with us. And Lance wants to do a second date update today. He's a musician. He met a girl named Eliza on Tinder and invited her to come check out his show. She went, and then after, he was bombarded with sexy ladies who wanted a piece of Lance. And he wasn't able to hang out with Eliza, so she said, hey, I gotta go. Maybe we can hang out again. And she hasn't answered any of his phone calls. He thinks that's the reason why, because after his set, he was really busy talking to fans, most of whom were female, and it might have turned her off. All right, Lance, are you ready to give her a call?
I totally am, yes.
And that one fan that gave you her phone number while your date was standing there, you didn't call that girl too, right?
No, I didn't do that.
Make sure.
Yet. If this doesn't work out for you, you might have to give her a call.
Okay.
All right.
That's a yes from him.
At least hopefully like I can clear this all up, and apologize. I feel terrible.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and get her on the phone and find out if that is the problem.
Hello.
Hi, is Eliza there?
This is.
Hey, Eliza, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Do you have a second to talk about something? We do have a listener to our show who knows you and asked us if we could get you on the phone to ask you a couple questions.
I'm not interested. I'm not really interested.
What if I say the name Lance?
Lance?
Yeah, he's a musician. You guys met on Tinder. You went to his show.
Yeah, wow, you know a lot.
I do. I know a lot because we talked to Lance, and Lance told us about how you guys met, and he also told us that you're not calling him back and he wants to see you again. So he asked us if we could get you on the phone and find out why you're not getting back to him.
Interesting.
Was it too much? Like you were a little overwhelmed with all the attention he got at the end of the show?
Wow, he told you about that too. Okay. He's told you a lot.
Yeah. Well, we talked to him about your date. He told us he really liked you, by the way. But he says that he thinks you might have been turned off because after he was done performing, there were a lot of girls talking to him and he didn't really have time to pay enough attention to you.
Yeah, I mean, that didn't really work out. That was kind of rude.
He seemed sincerely sorry for putting you in that position, though.
Well, I mean, you have to have fans, right? I totally get it. You're a musician. You have to have a fan base in order to do well.
Right.
But it's just all of his fans were girls, so there's that.
So you're saying that he's getting a fan base by flirting with women, and
that's what I witnessed. So
you don't think they just liked him because of his music?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they definitely liked him because of his music. I mean, after a few songs, I could definitely notice a bit of a trend. Every single one of his songs is about a different girl. Like, every single one has a different name in it.
Really?
A different girls?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like it's all sexual stuff, or?
I mean, no, it's not all sexual. I mean, like, some of it's, like, emotional, oh, my heart's breaking, all that stuff. Like, there was one, I think it was called Mandy's Eyes, I think was one of them.
Mandy's Eyes?
Oh, he's, like, actually naming the song after women?
Oh, yeah, yeah. And the next song was about someone named Lucy, and then there was a Zoe at one point, and I was like, it's kind of impressive that he could, like, fit Zoe into a song.
Was he giving background like, this is for the girl Zoe who broke my heart into a million pieces right after Lucy broke it before?
Yeah, but like he would be very vague about it, so it would be more like, this is the time when I felt like my heart got ripped out of my chest. So, but like the first time or something, you know what I mean? So you wouldn't like talk specifically about that girl, but then you'd go into the song and you'd be like, oh, okay. So another one.
Yeah, but I mean, Taylor Swift does that, and she makes billions and billions of dollars. I mean, that's kind of what a lot of artists do.
Right, but like I don't know that she's surrounded by like boys at the end of the night who are giving her their number. Stuff,
Everybody's trying to be the next Lucy or Mandy with him.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I couldn't tell if he was talking about a previous relationship or a current one or like a fling he had. And Lord knows I don't want to become a subject of one of his songs.
No!
Hey, Eliza, thank you for being honest with us and telling us what happened on your date. I appreciate it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I must be honest with you at this point and let you know that Lance is actually listening and wants to talk to you.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, Lance is on the other line and he wants to talk to you.
Like, are you kidding me right now?
No. Lance, are you there or did you go away?
I'm here. Hey, Eliza. I'm sorry that it has to be this way, but, I mean, this is the only way I could do it because you wouldn't respond to any of my texts or calls or anything. I thought we had a great time,
Yeah, sure. We had a great time in the beginning. We were laughing, joking around, but, I was trying to be nice and thank you at the end of the night. But do you know that one of the groupie girls elbowed me aside, digged her elbow right into my rib? And I'm not joking you. I'm not joking you when I tell you she said, back off, honey. I'm getting into Lance's pants tonight.
Way to go.
Wow, Lance.
I kind of want to high five him for some reason.
Nice, dude.
I'm sorry, Eliza.
Well, that doesn't, okay, number one, doesn't happen very often like that. It just seemed like a perfect storm. And two, I didn't get into anybody's pants that night. I went and had a milkshake by myself, and then I went home.
Oh, a typical artist, something an artist would say.
I mean, that's fine. Good for you. I'm not, you could have got laid probably like 50 times that night if you wanted to. So it's not,
If I wanted to, but I didn't. I really thought we had a great time before, and I'm sorry that it had to happen that way, and I know it looked really terrible. I know that it looked really stupid, and I can only imagine that you felt, how you felt, and you left, but I just wanted to have another chance and show you that, A, that's not what happens all the time, and, two, I think we could have something cool and special, and I'd just like another chance.
Lance, come on. Every single one of your song references a different girl you've been with. Who is Backdoor Jen? by the way?
Backdoor Jen? That sounds like a song we all want to hear.
Well, hold on. Backdoor Jen? That song is a total joke. That song is a joke song, and if you've been to, like...
I mean, how
like
is it supposed to know it was a joke? Every single song you sang had a different girl's name in it. Every single one. It wasn't just the groupie situation that turned me off. That was the icing on the cake. It was the song.
You know, I just don't want to be another notch in your belt, you know? I respect myself more.
I don't want you to be another notch on my belt. I want to get to know who you are. I want to, like, have a good time with you.
Eliza, how could you not believe him? I'm like, all of his actions back up what he's saying.
Well, it's just what he's saying, right? I don't know for a fact that he didn't go home with anyone else.
True.
But why are you so worried about it? You just met him. Like, give him another chance.
Yeah, and I know it's taking a risk, but I guess I'm just asking you to take that risk, you know?
Or what? I'm going to be in one of your songs if I don't take that risk?
I mean, come on. I don't write a song about, like, every girl I ever dated. But, okay, if I ever get a second date with you, I promise you I will never write a song about you.
Hey!
Eliza, would you like to go out with Lance again? We'll pay for a second date.
Yeah.
Before you answer that question, I've been going out of my mind, and I wrote you a little something. Okay?
Oh, nice.
That's cute.
Are you kidding me? This is...
Is that all right, guys, if I play a little tune?
I go for
I'm
it.
sure this isn't the first time you've done it. Let's hear it.
Oh, Eliza, with flowers, I'd like to surprise you. And I've been longing so long that I just wrote you a song, man.
I kind of like it, Eliza.
Oh, Eliza, and I don't mean to be a shyster. All right. But them other gals, they crumble down my Eliza.
Wow. Eliza,
To say yes. I'm like, that is adorable.
will you
want to date him.
go out with him again? That wasn't a bad song about you. It was just saying that he wants to go out
Yeah,
again.
he misses you.
Come on. I promise I will never play it ever again.
Say yes.
I will give you one more date, but we cannot go to one of your shows.
Yes.
I pick where we go.
All right. Awesome, you
Got
two.
a lot to make up for.
Congratulations, you guys. I think, Eliza, you made the right choice. Lance, good work on getting a second date.
Oh, thank you, brother. You
Yeah.
guys helped me out so much.
Hey, can you help us out now that the second date is over? Would you mind singing us a real quick song to get us out of this whole thing?
A real quick song?
Yeah, just like something to get us out of the second date update would be awesome.
All right, great. Hold on just 1 second. It's done.
This date is happening. Thank you, Brooke and Jubal. We got ourselves a second date, and that's all right, so thanks.
Yeah. I love it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, I think you guys just talked to the male Taylor Swift. Talking about today's second date update. This guy named Lance, who's a guitar player and a musician, wanted to call a girl named Eliza. Their first date was at one of his shows. He said, come check out my show. And she was there and she watched it. And he said after the show, a lot of girls approached him like they always do because apparently he's hot and he can sing.
Yeah.
So women
so
seem
jealous.
to like that. I am
I know,
very,
he's, like,
very
bitter.
jealous.
Whatever.
Very jealous of me. Yeah, all right, fine. Yeah, you're sexy and you can sing and whatever. But she didn't want to call him back because apparently all of his songs are about other women.
And their titles are even women's names.
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean, it's
come
one
on.
thing to sing about love in general, but
Yeah.
very specific.
so
like
she
love
was
songs.
scared she would be the subject of one of his songs.
Yeah.
And
But
she
she
didn't
also-
want to date him.
Probably wants it a little bit.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, like, you don't want to be a song subject, but on the other hand, that'd be kind of cool.
That's how it works. Me and Jubal, I take girls to comedy shows, and afterwards we always do meet and greets, and it kind of backfires. Like, girls are like, oh my God, you talked to all these girls, and they're like, but I'm going home with you.
Yeah.
Like, they like that.
Or they're like, I hope you never write a joke about me when you date them. And they're like, so did you talk about me on stage?
Yeah, right?
All right.
God, you guys
He
have-
ended up actually getting a second date, though, because he sang her a song
Yeah.
in the second date update And that wooed her. And she was like, all right, I'll give you another shot.
He was darling. I'm sorry. I would have fallen for that in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, a lot of people are texting in at 78592 saying they want dates with this guy.
Yeah.
If you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today is Halloween. And of course, Halloween parties are one of the favorite places to try to hook up with a sexy ghoul or a sexy goblin or a sexy toaster. Whatever anybody has dressed up to be like and made it sexy. You always want to hook up with it. And luckily for us, we checked the email and we did have quite a few emails in from people who met somebody that they want to call at a Halloween party.
Yeah.
And we decided to get a hold of Thomas because Thomas wants to call a girl today that he met at a Halloween party. And now she's not calling him back. What's up, Thomas?
Hey, what's up, guys?
How are you?
I'm okay.
Thomas, isn't it like an unwritten rule about Halloween hookups that they just stay there? Like, there's never a real relationship that comes out of these things.
I don't think so. I think you can find love at a Halloween party. I mean, it's a social gathering.
You are a hopeless romantic,
Find
sir.
love anywhere if you know how to look for it. And apparently you do, Thomas. So who's the girl that you want us to call today? What's her name?
Alexa.
Alexa. All right. And how did you meet Alexa?
A friend of mine threw this huge Halloween party. There was a ton of people there.
Mm-hmm.
But this one chick in particular, this girl Alexa, I didn't know her, but she was dressed as a witch. Not like a sexy witch, but not like a horrifying witch, just a witch.
Just a regular
Okay,
witch.
so she was a normal witch.
Totally.
She was a normal witch.
Okay. Did you approach her immediately at the party, or did you wait a while before you made your move?
I kind of watched her from a distance for a while. Like she
Nice.
was in...
Yeah. That's what I like to hear. I sort of skulked around behind her the entire party.
Well, it wasn't like stalking her. I was just kind of like, every once in a while I'd check in, see where she was.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. And then when did you let her know that you had been watching her?
When did you strike?
Well, it's going to sound bad. I didn't strike, but I just couldn't figure out a way to get up and talk to her. I kept waiting for her to talk to someone that I knew so that I could ingratiate myself into the conversation.
Right.
But she was talking with circles of people that I didn't know. So I decided I was going to try and scare her.
That's a good move.
You know what? Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Because frightening a woman is a great way to meet them.
Yeah, what?
Oh, at a Halloween party, that's perfectly acceptable. That's why you take women to horror movies, because, you know, that fear reflex also turns you on a little bit.
All right, so you were hoping
Okay, I see. You
to
wanted to get.
scare the horny into her.
Exactly.
All right. And did it work for you?
Well, here's the problem. She was carrying around as part of her costume. She had this cauldron with her, and it had like smoke billowing out of the cauldron. But I saw her at one point start to head down this hallway towards a bathroom. And so I ran through the kitchen, and there was another entryway into that hallway. So I hid behind the door frame, and as she passed by, I just jumped out and went, bah!
Oh,
Wait. What did she do? Did she drop her cauldron?
She dropped the cauldron.
Oh, no. Did it break?
The cauldron didn't break, but it did spill.
Yeah, and I'm guessing it was
that
dry
sucks.
ice if there was smoke.
It was dry ice.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
How are you going to clean that up?
Well, everyone at the party, all we remember about dry ice is what we learned in science class in 5th grade. So nobody wanted to touch it.
Yeah,
Everyone was just freaking out, dancing around it.
So, well, how did she take the prank? I mean, did she like it, or was she angry that you made her?
So I immediately apologized to her, going, I'm so sorry. Oh, my gosh. I was just trying to freak you out. I was looking for a reason to talk to you because I think you're the cutest witch I've ever seen.
That's sweet.
I guess I made the wrong choice. I'm sorry I scared you. Let me get you a drink. And she says, that would be great. Thanks.
Wait, can I ask? I never asked. What were you dressed as this whole time? I need the full picture here.
I was dressed as zombie Steve Jobs.
Oh, nice choice.
And I had just like a black turtleneck on, black pants. I had a big hole in my side, like a rib sticking out.
Oh, nice.
And one of my eyes was kind of bulgy. I have a friend that does makeup, and he made it look pretty gruesome.
All right, so
That's
you
pretty
look
good.
like a horribly decomposed Steve Jobs.
Exactly.
Every woman wants that.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming as soon as she saw your costume, she was already on board.
Well, I don't know if she has a fetish for zombies or not, or if she's just really into The Walking Dead, but she seemed into it.
And how was the conversation between you two?
It was great. I mean, we just chatted about all kinds of stuff. The music was pretty good, so we danced for a little while.
Okay.
And then by the end of the night, we started making out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
She had to take off her witch nose so I could get to her mouth. It was nice.
And you were thankful that was actually a fake nose.
In my inebriation, there was a moment where I was like, man, I hope that nose comes off.
You guys obviously liked each other. I mean, she made out with you and everything else, but have you talked since the party?
Well, she has not returned my texts. I texted her the day after, and I got nothing. Then I texted her again the next day, and still nothing. And I texted her again later that day, which I felt weird about. I hate playing that text game with girls. But So now it's been a few days, and I'm kind of wondering, okay, are you having second thoughts? Are you pissed about the dry ice? Did you find a burn on your ankle, and now you're mad at me, and you didn't tell me?
All right. So you really have no idea why she wouldn't want to talk to you.
I have no idea.
But I appreciate a man who overanalyzes just like a woman.
Oh, my God, so much.
All right, well, we'll help you out then. We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Cool, thank you.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, the best way to make a first impression on a lady is, of course, to scare the crap out of her.
No!
The moment that you meet her. Women love that.
Yeah.
And nobody knows that better than Thomas, who is on the phone right now for a second date update. He actually met the girl that he wants to call at a Halloween party, and that's what he did. She was walking down a hallway, and he jumped out from behind a door, scared her so bad that she dropped the cauldron that she was holding. She was dressed as a witch and had a cauldron that was billowing smoke out of it. She ended up dropping dry ice all over the place, and then they had to call in a hazmat crew to clean it up. Well, not really all that.
Yeah, that got a little extreme.
I was like, really?
He thinks maybe that's the reason he's not getting a call back, but they still did end the night by making out, so she didn't seem too upset by getting scared.
Yeah.
But he hasn't talked to her since that party, and we're about to get her on the phone and find out why she's not calling him back.
So you can't think of anything that you did wrong besides the cauldron thing.
I'm taxing my brain, and I really thought it was a good night. I thought we had fun.
All right, so no explanation. Well, I'll dial her phone number right now then. See if we can get her on the phone and find out, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Alexa, please?
Hi, yes, this is she.
Hey, Alexa, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Jubal?
Mm-hmm.
From Brooke and Jubal in the morning?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning? Oh.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I think we should let's say it again. Make it more true.
We are Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay. Why are you calling me?
Well, I'm calling you because you recently met one of our listeners, and he's been trying to get a hold of you, but you're not calling him back. So he asked us to get you on the phone and try to reconnect you.
Really? That's really weird. Who is it?
Well, his name is Thomas. Do you remember a Thomas?
I know one Thomas, a coworker, and I don't think that that's him.
Wow.
I don't know.
He
could be your coworker. I have no idea. It's a guy that you met at a Halloween party.
Oh, that Thomas.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
The one
that
was
Thomas.
Steve Jobs zombie.
Right.
Well, Thomas emailed us because he said that you guys hung out at that party and he really enjoyed spending time with you, and you told him to text you after and you guys could go out on a date, but apparently he's tried and you're not responding to him, so he thought maybe we could get you on the phone and find out why.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. What a bummer.
What a bummer.
I don't know what to say.
What a bummer.
He's a bummer
Yeah,
or
what-
a bummer that we're calling?
I mean, it's just a bummer. It's unfortunate.
What is unfortunate?
Sometimes it's just, oh, this is really hard. You know how when you meet someone and later on you realize that they're not necessarily the person that you thought that you were meeting?
Yeah. So he was dressed up as a zombie Steve Jobs. Did you realize that he actually wasn't a zombie Steve Jobs, and that's what upset you?
You're not a zombie.
Yeah, wait a second.
I guess in a weird way. Yeah, you're right.
Wait, I am right? That you were upset that he wasn't a zombie Steve Jobs?
Well, I thought the costume was really cool. I love Steve Jobs. And, he had the black turtleneck. His makeup was really cool. And after I met him, I went on Facebook and I checked him out. And, yeah.
Oh. What? Yeah. You're not attracted to him, are you?
No. I obviously had a bad case of costume goggles.
Costume goggles? I've heard the term beer goggles, but I've never heard the term costume goggles.
Yeah, as soon as I saw him without the makeup, without the blood, he just looks kind of like a different person.
What? He looks better without blood?
Well, sometimes when you cover up your face, you just can't tell what you look like at all.
Right. I saw his picture on Facebook without the makeup on, and it's just not what I expected.
In other words, he's more attractive to you with a bunch of zombie makeup on.
That's so messed up.
That sounds horrible.
I know.
But I mean, maybe he's just not very photogenic. Like, wouldn't you want to see him in person? And because some people aren't.
I don't want to risk that awkward meeting of seeing him in person and it still be a disappointment.
Yeah. You're like, hey, so remember that costume you had on? You think you could wear that right now?
All the time?
You know what else is awkward, Alexa?
What?
He's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. And he heard what you just said, yeah.
Oh, poor guy.
Thomas?
Oh, my goodness.
What am I supposed to say to this?
Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. Oh, my God, I'm so sorry.
You're just more attracted to me when I have an eyeball hanging out of my head.
Oh, I don't know what to say. I know it sounds weird to say, but I just found you more attractive as the zombie guy.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around this. You were attractive enough to me to make out with me and dance and chat for like 3 hours. But once you looked at pictures of me without zombie makeup on, you were less attracted to me?
I went onto Facebook expecting one thing, and then it turns out that it's not what I thought it was going to be.
I don't think I'm a bad-looking guy. Am I really that unattractive?
No, you're not bad looking. You're just not my type, and I just thought that you looked better as a zombie.
That sounds so weird.
Think about it like this. Say that I made out with Orlando Bloom, and then the next day I found out that it was Johnny Depp. There's nothing wrong with Johnny Depp. I'm just not into Johnny Depp.
Wow, that was impressive.
That's a pretty good analogy.
That is, yeah.
I don't know. But you're still Johnny Depp.
See?
Yeah, I see a lot of people like Johnny Depp, but I'm just more into Orlando Bloom.
I guess I see what you're saying. I mean, it makes sense, weird way, but it's like if I made out with Megan Fox, and then the next day I was like, oh no, it was Scarlett Johansson. Maybe I'm more into Megan Fox, but I'm still going to be like, oh, hell, I'd make out with Scarlett Johansson some more.
Yeah.
There you go, Alexa, using your own logic against you. Somehow. I'm really confused, but...
What pictures were you looking at on Facebook?
Your profile pic?
I never even found your last name, so I couldn't do the proper stalking. I don't know if maybe your pictures aren't so good either.
That is a good point. You haven't seen her without her witch makeup on. I mean, she took her nose off, and that was it.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed talking to you, and I thought we really got along, and you even at one point stopped and said, you're a really good kisser.
Well, there was a lot of alcohol involved that night as well, so...
Oh,
you are
I can't.
brutal.
I don't remember that.
God, how would you feel if the tables were turned on you right now?
Yeah.
Well, I would be understanding. Everyone has their preferences. Not everybody is going to find me attractive.
I call BS on that. All right, I tell you what. You go out with me again, I'll wear just the eyeball, and we'll slowly transition into regular me. How about that?
No, that's terrible.
That's a good idea, Thomas. Alexa, would you like to go out with Thomas again? Or for a first time, really, because you just met at a party and didn't have an actual date. Would you like a date with Thomas? We will pay for it.
Come on, Alexa. This is your chance to prove yourself not so shallow.
Will you send me the other pictures and then I can decide?
Oh, my God. Do you even still want to go out with her at this point?
You know what? I do. I want to prove a point to her.
So it's less about the actual date and more about just proving that you're still good looking without zombie makeup on.
Yes, I want to show her that I can be attractive without looking like a dead person.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so you guys will go out then, Alexa, if he sends you pictures and you approve?
Yeah, I guess I can do that.
All right, well, congratulations, Thomas. You kind of got a second date.
Thanks.
If
Dependent on the photos, I guess.
Yeah, if you pass the test.
Alexa, get ready because I'm going to send you some really good shots.
What?
I don't know if I like the sound of that.
Nothing dirty.
Yeah, just the way you said it, though. Be on the lookout. Papa's about to send some really good shots to your inbox.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, hey, I can't blame her. Most guys look better with makeup on. Hashtag no filter.
I love that hashtag.
Of course, about today's second date update. If you missed it, Thomas wanted to call a girl named Alexa. They met at a Halloween party. Had a great time, he said. They even made out a little bit at the end of the night, exchanged numbers, and then she wasn't calling him back, and he couldn't figure out why. When we got her on the phone, we found out the reason is because he didn't look like a zombie anymore.
Yeah.
He was dressed as zombie Steve Jobs, and apparently, from the sounds of it, had a really good costume with his eye bulging out and everything else, and she wasn't attracted to him when she went to his Facebook and saw him without makeup on. She's like, nah, he's just not my type.
If it makes him feel better, I'm sure that he's not the only one that's going to have to deal with that response today.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
You know, there's one thing to wake up after just a night out and seeing who the person really looks like in daylight, and then Halloween just really exaggerates that.
I do like the fact that she used the term costume goggles, though. I've heard beer goggles a lot, but I've never heard costume goggles, and that's apparently what she had. They did agree to go out again, maybe. He said that he has really good pictures and that he would send her those pictures, and he swears that she'll be impressed by that and they will go out. She said if she likes the pictures, then she will actually give him another chance. So good luck to those guys.
I know, she's so shallow. She had a great time with him, great conversation, but a couple of photos and it's over.
Well, and he still wants to go out with her.
I know.
Yeah.
But then when we asked him at the end, he was like, I just want to prove a point that I do look okay without zombie makeup on.
What's that phone call going to be like? She's like, listen, I reviewed the pictures. Fine, I'll go out with you. Yes!
Yes.
Oh,
I told you.
I knew I was hot. Wait.
Which picture was the clincher? Let me know.
Text in at 78592. Did any of our listeners experience the same type of thing? Any costume goggles from Halloween weekend? I would like to hear about that.
It needs to be its own hashtag.
Yeah. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
There are some second date updates that we do where I'm really pulling for the person on the phone, and today is one of those occasions because I want the guy to get a second date today. His name is Michael, and judging from his email, all of the odds were stacked against him when he went out on his date, and that's probably why he's not getting a call back.
Okay.
Michael, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad. Way better than you on your date.
Yeah, it was not exactly the best week.
Okay, well, hey, Jubal just painted you as the underdog, and everybody roots for the underdog, so things are already looking up.
Why don't you tell us about the girl that you want to call? What's her name?
Her name is Alicia.
Alicia, and where'd you meet Alicia?
We met on, one of the dating apps that, a lot of people go on with, Tinder. We met on Tinder.
Okay, that's fine. There's no shame in that, Michael.
I don't know. A lot of people get really kind of judgy when I say Tinder or meet on like another dating app. I mean, I like to embrace technology sometimes,
Hey, don't worry about the haters in life, Michael. You do
Embrace that technology, Mike.
Yes. Well, I did.
So what you like so much about Alicia?
Well, not only is she beautiful, she's I don't know, like I something. It was more. Like I said, I'm still embracing the app, but I mean, it takes me a while to even want to get to know somebody,
Okay.
So I just thought, wow, she's really cute. I'm gonna swipe right.
Okay, so you did that, and you guys obviously went out because you're doing a second date update right now. Why do you think she's not calling you back?
Well, before we even get to that, I got to lay some context out so you know exactly why the date went bad, okay? So I'm sitting kind of in a coffee shop one day, trying to get some work done, just like everybody else in, a coffee shop or drinking coffee.
All right.
And went to the bathroom, kind of left a little bit of my stuff out.
All right.
Yeah.
This is a weird setup to something that happened before the date.
Well, life's weird, right?
So
it is. It is, Michael. So why was it so weird that you went to the bathroom in this coffee shop?
No, it wasn't weird that I went to the bathroom in the coffee shop. That was pretty normal.
Oh, good.
It was weird when I came back and I found my stuff was gone.
Oh, no. Someone stole your stuff?
Yes. They took my wallet, my personal phone. I'm using my backup phone, my old phone right now.
I mean, that sucks, but what does that have to do with the date?
Well, can't exactly pay for too much of a date if you don't have money or cards or anything, can you?
Oh. Okay, so did you make her pay then?
Luckily, I took her to a spot that I had a gift card to.
Okay.
And everything's going great. We're talking, we're chatting. Next thing you know, end of the night comes, time to pay the bill. Waitress took a gift card, and she came back and said that I don't have enough money to cover the whole bill on there. Like, okay, well, can you put it on this card? And I put it on a backup card, which I didn't tell her this. It was my mom's credit card that I had to use.
Okay.
But it's all understandable. I mean, you got all of your stuff stolen. It's not like if you explain this story, she's going to be like, oh, screw you.
Well, they still wouldn't take it because it wasn't my name on it.
Oh, so you were trying to use your mom's credit card and it got returned to you because of that?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay.
I mean, they said that my mom needs to be there and pay with it, and she definitely wasn't there. Kind of be embarrassing if it was a date and a mom date at the same time,
Yeah.
So
I
wait,
think that's the only way your date could have been worse, actually, is if your mom was there.
Yeah, definitely. It did kind of get worse, though.
What? It got worse than them telling you you needed your mom to actually pay the bill?
Yeah, well, she had to cover the rest of the bill.
What?
And then I tried calling her Uber, and of course my card was canceled. So she had to order her own Uber.
Oh,
So she had to pay for everything, basically.
Yeah.
What was her reaction to all of this, though?
She was pissed.
She was?
I could tell in her face that she was kind of pissed.
I feel like you shouldn't even want to go out with her again, Michael. You don't want a girl who's going to be upset about something like that. You're trying. You're putting the effort in.
Yeah, but I also didn't tell her that all my stuff got stolen.
Oh.
I don't understand why you wouldn't tell her that.
Well, I thought if she found out, she'd think I'm just like a dumbass or something. Like, oh, well, you're dumb enough to put your stuff there. Blah, 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 blah. You know?
Oh, yeah.
So she just thinks that you're just like a cheapskate trying to pay with gift cards that don't have enough money and then your mom's credit card and then...
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that's missing out of that is like, oh, yeah, I'm still living in my parents' basement, so...
Wait, are you, though? Are you still living in your parents' basement?
No, that was a joke.
Okay.
All right.
No, Michael, I didn't know where our boundaries were here.
It's not the basement. He's in the room next door. Okay. Right, Michael?
No, I got my own place like a year ago, so...
Nice.
I'm good.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
I don't need your mom's approval, do I?
No.
Okay, we'll do it right after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I really want Michael, who is the guy on the phone for the second date update today, I really want him to get a second date.
You do?
Yep. If you just tuned in, Michael is on the phone. He wants to call Alicia. They went and hung out at a bar, and it turns out that Michael looked like he was broke because he had a gift card, and he paid with his gift card but didn't have enough money on it. So they asked for a credit card. He had his mom's credit card, and they wouldn't let him use that because it wasn't his. And then when he tried to get her an Uber after the date, it got turned down because his card was declined.
Oh, man.
And the reason all that happened is because he had his stuff stolen, but Michael, for some reason, didn't feel like telling Alicia that. So she just thinks he's just really bad with money.
Are you wishing that you would have brought cash with you during your date night?
Yeah, definitely. But, again, had everything stolen, so.
Couldn't get any
Okay,
cash.
that's a good point. Could have borrowed maybe from your mom.
Yeah. And I really want you to get a second date. The reason is because if she agrees to go on a date with you, we'll send you guys out with some gift cards. And I want to give you nothing but gift cards that are under the limit. Yeah,
so
just to
messed
do
up,
it again
man.
to you, Michael.
$5 ones.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Oh, by the way, do you want me to tell her that the reason you couldn't pay for anything was because your stuff was stolen? Or do you want to tell her that?
I guess, or maybe I should tell her.
Okay.
However
As long
you're-
as she gets the information.
I mean, I got nothing else to lose at this point,
So you want to tell her?
I guess I should, yeah.
Okay,
I won't
that's a
bring it
yes.
up. I'll let you bring it up then.
All right.
Here we go. I'm dialing the phone number.
Hello?
Hi, is this Alicia?
Yes, this is she. Who's this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. How are you?
What was that last name?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning?
That'd be a weird last
It's a
name.
very long last name.
What?
My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. Brooke is here.
Hi, Alicia.
Jose is also here.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, so there's three of us on the phone right now, and it is a radio show, like I said.
Okay. Hi.
The reason I'm calling you is because one of our listeners actually emailed us saying that he'd like us to call you.
That's odd.
It is kind of odd.
is.
Everyone agrees with that.
It's a segment we do on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. So you recently went out with a dude named Michael.
Oh, great.
Great.
That wasn't great. Awesome.
Yeah, and
Ooh.
Michael sent us an email because he's tried to reach out to you, but you're not getting back to him, and he wants to know what he did wrong.
He's broke.
Okay, that was blunt.
We knew that, though.
You're upset that he couldn't pay for the date.
Hold on. How do you know he didn't pay for the date?
Oh, because we talked to him. He told us about your date, and he said that he had a gift card that wouldn't work, and then he tried to use his mom's credit card. That wouldn't work, and then he couldn't call you an
I'm
Uber.
sorry, say that again? He uses what?
He used his mom's credit card?
Oh, that was his mom's credit card.
Oh, you didn't know
I
that?
didn't know that. I didn't know you didn't know that. Sorry.
Oops.
I knew that he used a credit card. I just assumed that it just declined.
Yeah, no. I didn't mean to put him out there like that, but yeah, it's his
no.
mom's credit card.
Now you're laughing harder at the situation.
I mean, I thought he was broke, but I didn't know he was borrowing your mom's credit card kind of broke.
Yeah.
It's a different level.
Was that just a big turnoff to you?
Completely. I've dated tons of guys that have a lot of money, all right? I've also been on the flip side and dated guys that have not that much money at all.
Aren't they the worst? You know? They're terrible, aren't they, Alicia?
But what's wrong with dating poor guys?
Let me say this. Right now, for me, in my life, I cannot date anyone that is living check to check. I mean, how can you go on a date and not have any money to pay for it?
Well, what if he had a good reason for that, though?
A good reason to have zero money? That's not the type of guy I need in my life and I want to go on a date with.
But don't you think it's like, I don't know, we're modern era. Women should make their own money.
I do make my own money, but you're not going to ask me on a date. I show up, and you have all this fun, and we keep doing more and more, and you can't pay for anything at all?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like I make my own money, but I would also like to be with someone else who makes their own money.
Yeah.
Then we can both have our own money together.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I need. But I don't blame him for not having any money. I just don't want to date a guy like that right now.
Okay, well, but what if he...
Wait, Lisa, I do have money. Wait, what was that?
Oh, that's Michael, who couldn't wait until we called him onto the phone, Michael.
Hi.
Oh, my God, Michael!
The Michael I went on a date with?
Yeah, he was actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yes, Alicia, I'm sorry. I did call these people, but I had that night. I just had a bad situation. I was trying to contact you to tell you, but you weren't picking up at all. You weren't doing anything. You just ignored me the whole time.
Michael, you were trying to pay with your mom's credit card.
Well, you didn't know that it was my mom's credit card. You're just finding out today. So
That still doesn't matter. I couldn't even get an Uber home.
Well, let me explain at least, all right?
There's nothing to explain. You took me on a date and didn't have any money.
The reason why I didn't have any money is because all my stuff got stolen right before the date. I was at a coffee shop, left my stuff out, somebody stole it, and I turned around for like 2 seconds, and the next thing you know, everything's gone. I don't believe him.
What?
You don't
I don't
What do you
believe
mean
you.
you don't believe him, Alicia?
Really? All your stuff gets stolen right before the date, and then you still got on a date? I do have money. Matter of fact, I'm going to have some really soon, as soon as my mom dies.
What?
What?
What did you say, Michael?
I said I'm going to have a lot more money as soon as my mom dies. I mean,
You're gonna have money when your mom dies? What are you talking about?
Is she sick? I mean, no, she's fine. She's really fine.
What?
Just, eventually I'm going to have money. She collects antiques.
What
is wrong with you?
What is exactly, Alicia? What is wrong with you, Michael? Your financial status is dependent on whether your mom lives or dies.
Oh, my God.
I mean, there's no weather to it. I mean, he's eventually going to die. We're all going to die.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I'm just saying when she dies, I'm going to inherit, her antiques, and I'm just going to sell them off.
Wow.
You've got some serious issues. I mean, I'm not saying I want her to die. God forbid she dies anytime soon. I'm just saying eventually she's going to die, and I'll have money.
Eventually, I'm going to come up on some antiques, Alicia, and then you can have some of that antique mommy death money.
Oh, my God.
So gross, dude. And Michael, you are broke. That's what broke people say. Your mom's money is not your money.
I mean, not yet, but in 20 years, I'm going to be rich, and you're going to sit there regretting that you didn't give me a second chance.
Yeah, Alicia, you hear that? You're going to regret it. So, would you like to go out with Michael again for a second date? We will pay for it.
Absolutely not.
We will pay for it. We'll pay for it for now until he gets that antique
That
cash.
antique money.
Yeah.
God.
No, I'll pass. I'm good.
Are you sure? You
Oh my
could be the
gosh.
queen of Michael's antique kingdom.
No, thank you. I think someone else could be that lucky woman.
You know what, Alicia? I got to applaud your ability to read red flags. I didn't see him coming. You did.
What are you talking about, red flag? My stuff was stolen. Look, Michael, I know you're having a rough time, and, I feel for you, and I'm not having a rough time. I'm just having a bad week. But life is about to get really good really soon.
Really soon? I thought you said...
Yeah. What do you mean really soon? I just mean that, further down the line, my mom's going to pass away. And
Hey, but you said really soon. You're not planning anything, are you?
It sounded ominous.
No. Man, I love my mom, but I know she's not going to live forever.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Someone call his mother right now.
We're going to send the welfare check out on your mom, and you guys, thank you very much for your time.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm going to text in at 78592. It says, save that second date update. You might need it in court. If you missed it, Michael wanted to call Alicia. They went out, and he said that his credit card and everything got stolen, so he got his credit card turned down. He had a gift card at the place that they went to, and that wasn't enough. And then his Uber didn't work to get her an Uber home because it was associated with the card that was stolen. We got her on the phone, and she thought that, of course, he's broke, and she didn't want to go out with him. But then he said that he's not broke because his mom's going to pass away one day, and when she does, he gets her antiques. So he's got a lot of antiques waiting for him in his future.
It's not even like he's got a trust fund.
No.
He's got antiques that he doesn't even know how much they're worth. And my guess is probably not much if it's according to him.
Yeah. It didn't sound like he was just like, one day I'm going to have these antiques. It was like,
Yes.
Trust me, my mom's going to pass away very soon.
So weird, man. Is she sick? No. Oh,
But,
then
no
that
one lives
is
forever.
frightening.
Yeah. But somebody could slip and fall down the stairs one day. I'm just saying. It could happen. Remember, they decided not to go out again, by the way. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Doors. When one closes, another one opens.
Oh my gosh, you are so inspirational today.
Unless you can't figure out how to open that door, and then you stand there outside of the Starbucks for 15 minutes trying to pull it when it's a push door, and everybody's laughing at you, so you just sit down on the sidewalk and cry for an hour while everybody points and makes fun of the idiot who can't read how to open the door correctly.
Wow, and all you wanted was a latte.
We've all learned that lesson in life. And so has Luke, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. He actually met the girl that he wants to call today because he couldn't figure out how to open a door.
Really?
That's right.
What's up, Luke?
What up?
Were you crying outside of a Starbucks like Jubal said?
Pretty close. Pretty close.
Oh, man. Really? So she must go after the smart guys, is what you're saying.
Well, I wasn't smarter than the door that day, but at least I was able to meet a girl out of it.
There you go.
So how does that work?
Well, I thought I was going into this building for a job interview, but I'm yanking on the door and the damn thing won't open.
I can still hear the frustration in your voice.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
So I'm about to give up, and this beautiful girl on the other side of the door asked me if she can help me, and I'm like, yeah, can you punch a code or something to let me in? I'm late for my interview. She pushes the door open and says, there's no code, just open the door properly.
So you were supposed to just pull on the door and you were pushing on it for how long?
It must have been 30 seconds at least. So she comes over, she opens the door for me, kind of laugh about it, and it was an opportunity to strike up a conversation.
All right.
And I assume that went well because you eventually went out with this girl.
That's right. Yeah, she, well, you know what? She pointed me to the direction of the elevator, which was nice. And
she pressed the button for you, too? Like, here, let me show you how this works.
I could figure that part out.
How did you go from her opening the door for you to eventually going on a date with her?
So our conversation went from the door to the fact that she actually works at the business that I was trying to get a job at. So I kind of asked her for a little bit of advice, who to talk to, who to schmooze. And I really felt like we had a connection, and she was hooking me up, so I wanted to hook her up. I asked her out for a drink.
Right there before your interview?
Yeah, I did, man. I mean,
Wow.
she was hot and helpful and sweet. You know, I had to ask her out for a drink.
Okay, and she obviously said yes, which is awesome.
Yeah, she did. We got to go out on a date, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Well, what'd you do?
We went out to a bar, and we had a few drinks, listened to some music.
Okay, I would call that a date. You said that's, if you want to call it a date, I would definitely call that a date.
Yeah. I don't know what else it would be.
Yeah, I'll call it it was a date. I mean, it was a hot date.
Wow.
So you went out for drinks, listened to some music. How was everything with her? Was it a good time? Do you think she enjoyed herself?
Well, judging by the smile on her face and a little bit of the way she brushed up against me a couple of times, I do think she enjoyed herself.
Dude,
And you
that's a
guys,
good sign.
you guys were able to talk about stuff other than the company that she works for, right?
Oh, yeah. We talked about all kinds of things. Talked about her hobbies, what she likes to do. My ears are open, and, you know, you have to take what someone says, and then you have to adjust and use that to your advantage, especially when you're talking about interpersonal relationships, you know, female, male.
I know you started this whole situation meeting her when you were going in for a job interview, but that sounds like a really good interview answer.
I'm ready to hire him.
Yeah.
Or date him.
Well, I was cued in, so I got the job, actually.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you got a date and a job out of
man.
one interview. Nice work, man.
Exactly. But that's the problem. During the date, I told her that I got it,
Yeah.
and she kind of got a little bit cold on me.
What?
Really?
I don't know if I took a position that she might have been gunning for or something, but I think that she didn't want to mix business with pleasure, I suppose.
Wow.
Dude, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
So how did everything end?
At the end of the night, I got a little bit of nookie from her, a little bit of kiss.
Wait, that's
okay,
not
so-
nookie. That is, we need to redefine nookie, sir.
Well, there was some wetness on her lips.
What?
So,
No. Oh, my God.
look, she licked her lips before she kissed me. I'm telling you. I
Okay.
tasted
All right.
Just by that description alone, I wouldn't call you back.
And how long has it been since you've heard from her after you shared that wet kiss?
It's been 5 days now.
Okay.
And I mean, I've called her like 3 times, and I've texted her about 5 times. I don't know. I'm gonna have to work with this girl, and
Right.
I need to smooth it out before we start. If she's not gonna be down with me sexually or whatever, that's fine. But we need to like get along because I need this gig.
Okay.
Oh my
well,
God, it's like I thought
we
you
will-
were so normal, and in 2 seconds, you changed my entire opinion.
we will play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update. And then we'll find which way she's down with you, okay?
That sounds good.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Luke is on the phone, and today he wants to call a girl that he shared a sloppy, wet kiss with. That's how he described the kiss at the end of the date. He actually met her because he was going into an office to interview for a job, and she was in the lobby when he was trying to open the door, and I guess he couldn't get the door open, so she helped him. They struck up a conversation, and he asked her to drinks. They went out for drinks, said they had a good time, ended with that sloppy kiss. But now she's not calling him back, and he thinks it might be because he actually got the job in that office, and maybe she doesn't want to date a coworker.
Could it also be because you're a bad kisser?
Well,
Sorry, just the description.
We didn't get our lips moving that much, to be honest. It was wet, but it wasn't. She didn't stick her tongue, out for me.
Yeah, but no, I'm just telling you. Out of all
She
the
licked
female
her lips.
conversations,
It was wet.
all the female conversations I've ever had, no girl has ever said, "Wow, it was such a good kiss. It was so wet."
Well, she made it wet. I mean, that's where it was. I just went in, and that's how.
Okay.
It felt.
So it was a sloppy kiss with no tongue. That sounds...
No one's ever complained about the way I've kissed them before, so she didn't this time, and maybe it'll happen, but it hasn't yet.
Well, she hasn't complained yet. We don't have her on the phone to find out, do we?
Well, maybe we can ask her. That'd be one place to start.
That's what
I'd
I think.
Like to know if my lips are working properly.
That's what I think we should do, Luke. What I'm trying to get to is that I'm going to dial her phone number and see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay? Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. Here we go.
This is Antoinette.
Hi, Antoinette. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, what?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
How can I help you?
Well, I actually wanted to talk to you because one of our listeners sent us an email about you.
Are you sure you have the right number?
I think so. Yeah, this was the number that I was given. Your name's Antoinette, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah. Then I definitely have the right number because you recently went out on a date with a guy who listens to our show, and you haven't been calling him back. So he emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone and find out if he did something wrong.
What?
I know, it's really weird, huh?
Is this a joke?
No, it's not. It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. So I'm calling today about a guy that you went on a date with. His name is Luke.
I'm sorry. I don't know who you're talking about. I haven't gone out with anybody named Luke.
What?
You haven't gone out with anybody named Luke?
I've been married for like 3 years. I haven't gone out with anybody.
What?
You've been married for 3 years.
Yes, I'm very happily married.
Did you?
By any chance, are you married to a guy named Luke?
No.
Did you
I think I would know.
Did you go out to drinks with a guy named Luke and you didn't realize it was a date, maybe?
No.
Do you know any Luke?
I have zero clue what you guys are talking about. Really? Can you be more clear?
Yeah, sure. I bet you'd appreciate that, and probably your husband, too. Wow. We got an email from a guy named Luke who said that he went out with you. He said that he met you when he was at your office applying for a job. He had a job interview. He said he was in the lobby trying to open the door but couldn't get the door open right, and you helped him out. And then you guys... Is that...
Oh, no. Okay.
So wait, that part happened?
Yeah, that part did happen. I think I just realized who you're talking about.
Okay, so you do know a Luke.
I met a Luke a couple days ago. He came in for a job interview.
Okay. Did you go out for drinks with him later on?
Absolutely not. No, I was interviewing him for a position at our company.
Wait, you were the one doing the interview?
Yes.
This doesn't make any sense.
I'm so confused.
He said that he just met you at that office and struck up a conversation. You guys went to drinks, had fun, even kissed at the end of the night, and now you're not calling him back.
He said we kissed?
Yeah, he said that you guys kissed and everything seemed to be going great, and he was surprised that you didn't want to go on another date with him.
Oh my God.
He even went into graphic detail about the kiss, about how it was wet and you licked your lips.
Jesus okay, look.
So wait, you didn't kiss him?
No, there is no way. No, absolutely not. Let me just tell you what actually happened, because this
This is bizarre, okay? I'm tired of hearing all this stuff. Okay, look, this young man, Luke, came in for a job interview, brought him into my office, sat down, interviewed. We went over his resume. He was kind of fidgety. He was kind of acting a little strange. And I sent him on his way. And in the last couple of days, I've been getting flooded with emails, phone calls, messages, asking about the job.
Oh, my gosh. So you didn't even hire him?
No, he has not been hired.
He told us differently.
What was he like in the job interview?
He was just kind of all over the place. You know, he just wasn't an ideal candidate. I don't know. He was acting strange. Maybe he was stoned. I don't...
Stoned? Come on.
What is happening?
That is Luke. He was actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I finally found a way to get you on the phone, Antoinette.
Weird. So you were just using us?
Okay, Luke.
Hi.
I've already told you haven't been selected for the next round of interviews. I sent the letter out several days ago. I'm sure you received it by now.
What is going on?
Yeah, I got your email, and that's why I've been emailing you a bunch of times. You won't even email me back once. Like, you give me one email, and that's it? Just a dismissal? Outright dismissal?
So wait, Luke, you lied to us about your date and everything just to ask her about a job.
Yeah, it's a lie. Sure, call it a lie.
Well, Luke, that's what you did. That is the definition of a lie. You told an untruth to get on the air with us and ask her about a job.
Yeah, I had to tell you a story so that you guys would actually pick me and use me on the air.
I will applaud you. Good story.
Yeah, I mean,
it was a good story.
I can't hate on you necessarily for getting over on the show. It just, couldn't you have thought of a better way to do it than to just lie to us?
Listen, I did what I had to do, man. Sorry that I had to lie about it. But you know what, Antoinette, we wouldn't even be on the phone right now if you would have just given me the job that I deserve.
Oh, my God, crazy.
You know, I'm sure that you did prepare Luke, but unfortunately, you're just not a good match for our firm.
That's bullshit. All right, I'm the best candidate for that job, and I know it.
Excuse me, Luke. No, you're acting extremely unprofessional right now.
I'm unprofessional. You are unprofessional. I deserve answers. Why? Why am I not getting this job? I've been putting in all this effort.
Luke,
I need answers.
like I said, we found a more qualified candidate.
There's nobody more qualified than me. I saw everyone coming out of that building. Look at my resume and see all the experience that I have.
You know, I looked at your resume, Luke, and I'm the one calling the shots. This is not how you go about getting a job.
You sure? Getting a radio station to call you and ask you about a fake date is not the best way to get a job, Antoinette?
Yeah, look at all the trouble I went to get these people to contact you. You are unreachable.
Luke, and if I ever had any thought about reconsidering you for this job, you have absolutely lost that opportunity.
If I'm not qualified to be the face of your company, I don't know who is. I stood outside of that office for 3 hours, and I watched every single candidate come out of there, and not one of them is as qualified as me.
You stood outside the office building for 3 hours?
Yes, because I do my research. And you know what? It shows that I care.
Oh my gosh, Luke, I mean, I get that it can be frustrating to be out of work and looking for a new gig, but this is not the way to do it, man.
Well, I can't catch a break. Damn it.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Luke, but I think you need to be a little more level-headed when interviewing for a job.
I've got other work to do. Can I please get back to my actual job?
In 1 second, I will let you do that, Antoinette, and I appreciate you telling us what happened. But I do have to ask you, would you like to go out on a second date with Luke? Or a date with Luke?
You're freaking kidding me, right?
Well, I got to ask the question. It is a second date update. I know it turned into a crazy job applicant trying to use us to get at the person who wouldn't hire him, but would you like to go out with Luke?
At least give me a shot at an internship or something. You know, I feel like I've proven myself.
You've proven how crazy you are, Luke. Okay, you know, look, I wish you well. Okay, good luck in the job search, but there's no job for you here.
You know what? I am going to get a job eventually. And when I do, I'm going to make sure it's in the same field, and I'm going to take down your entire business. You won't have a job.
Wow.
I don't have a place to go to work.
Yeah, okay. You get a job at another mailroom somewhere and take our mailroom down. I'll be waiting.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, that's the craziest guy I've ever heard, which is saying a lot for a second date update. Another one that says, you guys shouldn't be upset. You've been used for far worse things. That is true.
Yeah, it's
We're
a good
talking
point.
about today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude named Luke said he wanted to call a woman named Antoinette, who he went out on a date with. We got her on the phone and found out they didn't go on a date at all. He made up an elaborate story about their date so that he could call her and ask why he wasn't hired for a position at her company and proceed to yell at her, telling her that he's the right guy for the job and I'm a people person.
It's usually good to make up a lie about how you shared a wet, awkward kiss with your potential boss.
Yeah.
So that usually works out good.
No date and unfortunately no job for Luke.
He's a
Apparently
little
they gave it to
frustrated.
somebody else. Yeah. Well, good luck to him. Hopefully he does find a job.
Moving 92.5.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, doing these second date updates for such a long time, we've heard some crazy excuses from people on how they've gotten out of a first date. We've had people pull fire alarms, just make up all kinds of stuff to get out of their date. Well, today's might be the craziest. Meredith is on the phone with us, and she wants us to call a guy named Chris today. Chris made an excuse to get out of his date that sounds just made up. Meredith, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you guys doing?
I'm all right. Thank you for your email. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I love you guys. Love the show.
Thanks. Now, before we get into the weird excuse that this guy gave you, where'd you meet him?
Well, I actually met him at my job. I know you're maybe not supposed to do that, but I work at a veterinary office, and
He's human, right? He's human?
yes, he is human.
Okay,
He
all right.
brought in his dog.
Okay, you were scaring me as soon as you said veterinary office. I was like, wait a second. We might not be able to do this second date update.
Or we will, and it'll be really interesting.
No, he was bringing his dog in, you guys.
Okay.
And did you hit on him?
Well, I wouldn't say I hit on him. We were both kind of flirty right away, and I definitely was attracted to him, but he had asked me for my phone number when he left.
For a guy supposedly ditching you on your first date and making up some excuse, you don't sound very pissed.
Well, I'm just really confused because I totally think he lied to get out of our date.
Yeah, after I read your email, I agree with you.
Really?
I do. Why don't you just tell everybody what he said to you to get out of your date? Because it sounds ridiculous.
Well, let me tell you guys what happened. So he asked me to go out with him to dinner, and I was excited, and he came to my place to pick me up. And now at the time, my roommate, she likes to have people over a lot, and so she was kind of having like a get-together, and there were a bunch of people there, and they're my friends too, and I wanted to see him like interact with my friends and see how he is around other people. So he came to my place. He was cool for like 5-10 minutes, and then after like 15 or 20 minutes, he started getting really panicky and like really awkward, and then he said he needed to speak to me outside.
And you guys were still at your apartment at this point?
Exactly, yeah, and there was like a bunch of people there. So we go outside in the hallway, and he's like, I have to go right now. And I'm like, why? And he's like, I have dipnophobia.
He has what?
Dipnophobia.
Deepnophobia?
Yeah, he said it's like a phobia or paranoia of dinner parties.
What? That
said-
cannot be real.
See, I told you it was
kidding me?
ridiculous. He told her that he has a fear of dinner parties and had to leave.
every boyfriend or guy could ever
Yeah,
say that.
I have a fear of dinner parties too. I didn't know there was a clinical term for it.
Oh my gosh, what did you say to him?
I was like, what? I was so confused. I didn't even know like what to say. And I was like, well, are we going to go out to dinner? We can just leave now. He's like, no, I have to go. I have to go home. I have to decompress from this. I'm having a lot of anxiety and I have to leave, but I'll totally, text you or call you and we'll go another night. And I was like, okay. And I thought that was really strange. And I thought he actually made up that condition.
Uh-huh.
But I Googled it. I guess it is a real thing.
Really?
But I don't know if he has it. But either way, it's just super weird and confusing. And I think he's lying. And
Did he know that all those people were going to be over there when he came over? Did he know that it was a dinner party?
Well, it wasn't even like a formal dinner party. It was just my friend had like a bunch of friends over.
Okay.
And no, I didn't mention it to him because it wasn't like we were staying for the whole night.
Yeah.
We were going to go out to dinner. He just picked me up. I don't know. It seems so far-fetched to me. Deepnophobia. I don't know.
It sounds ridiculous, but I was just wondering if it looked like he was acting, like he was scared of the dinner party.
I don't know if scared, but he did seem like awkward and anxious.
He hasn't called you, right? To reschedule.
No, he has not.
Maybe he's got a fear of the telephone. A lot of people have multiple fears.
Telephobia.
I mean, the thing is I'd actually believe his deepnophobia if he actually called you afterwards and been like, hey, I'm sorry, can we redo this?
Yeah, but now nothing.
But now nothing at all.
Nothing. And I don't even know if I want a second date with him. I just want to know what happens. You know what I mean? Like, why would you be so into like going out with me and then suddenly you have some like made up condition?
I wonder if that's like his go-to to get out of things. Because how do you even know that deepnophobia is a thing unless you have it, but it also doesn't sound like he has it.
Yeah. What did you say to your friends when you walked back in with no date?
I was so embarrassed. I was like, yeah, he said he wasn't feeling well and had to leave.
Oh, no.
And they were just like, oh, okay.
You didn't tell him that you brought over some psycho who says he has a fear of dinner parties?
No, I left that part out.
Oh.
I don't want to freak them out.
And how many times have you tried to get a hold of him since your date?
I have not called her.
Not at all?
texted him.
Okay.
No.
All right, cool. Well, we'll play a song.
5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
An abnormal fear of dining and dinner conversation amongst large parties of people. That is deepnophobia.
Oh my gosh.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Meredith is on the phone and she wants to call a guy named Chris. Chris got out of his first date with her by saying that he had deepnophobia and he could no longer continue to hang out, and then he just took off in a cloud of dust, and she has not heard from him since. And we all think it's pretty much a lie.
Yeah.
We're about to call him and find out if he was lying about that. Meredith, you ready?
I guess so, yeah.
And if it turns out that this is legit and he really has this true phobia, do you even want to go out with a guy that you can't take to group parties?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I just think he's totally lying. So I just want him to, tell the truth.
Yeah, why would he come up with deepnophobia to get out of your date?
No, it almost sounds too crazy that it's real to me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. There's
Yeah,
something
well,
about
I've never heard of it before.
Yeah.
Until we did this second date update, so it seems like something that's pretty far-fetched. To be able to drop deepnophobia on a whim is pretty impressive. I'm going to dial the phone number right now and get him on the phone and find out why he had to make up a disorder to get out of a date with you. God, that sounds horrible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say it like that, Meredith.
It's okay.
All right, here we go.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
And I know she'll be the death of me. At least we'll both be numb.
Lincoln South Food Hall in Bellevue. Fitness for foodies. From carb-loving meat eaters to vegan and everything in between, we've got you covered. Grab a quick lunch or come for happy hour. You'll leave craving more. Order online at lincolnsfh.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
A lot of times when you go on a date, it's something that's been planned for a while and you know exactly what you're going to do. But sometimes you have an unplanned date. Just a date pops out of nowhere.
Cool.
Like anytime I'm on a long ride, it's just like, oh, it's time for a hand date.
What? That's
A
not.
hand date. Just
No.
a long drive and an unexpected date.
I don't think you're
Yeah,
allowed
you'd
to.
have to buy your hand dinner.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I don't know what you're thinking of. But anyway, enough about me and my hand dating rituals. Let's talk to Mona, who's on the phone right now. And apparently Mona had an unexpected date. What's up, Mona? How are you?
I'm all right, guys.
Mona, did you have a hand date?
No, I didn't have a hand date.
Oh, okay, good. So your email said that you didn't really plan a date, but it kind of happened, and now he's not calling you back. What's his name?
His name is Carl.
Carl, all right. And how did you have an unexpected date with Carl?
So let me start from the beginning. About 4 months ago, I got dumped by the love of my life.
Oh my gosh, those are the worst dumpings.
I'm so
Like
sorry.
dumping even by someone you don't like very much sucks.
Yeah.
It was heartbreaking and heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be the one. And the worst part about it is that he dumped me for his best friend.
What? Wait, male best friend or female best friend?
I don't want to get into that right now.
Okay.
Sounds like a
I'm sorry.
lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah. I
All
mean,
right.
it's the worst part of my life. I think that was really low for me.
Okay.
But the other day, I went out with some friends. I had to get myself out of this slump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We went to a bar, had a few drinks, and she's like, give me your phone. I'm like, why? She said, just give me your damn phone. So I gave it to her. She downloaded this dating app, and we start swiping. And, just swiping left, swiping right. I was like, nah, that guy's ugly. But then I matched with Carl, right?
Nice.
And I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. And he, immediately responded back. And it was weird because 20 minutes later, he showed up at the bar.
Wait,
Okay.
did you tell him where you were, or was that by chance?
Yeah. I told him.
Oh, good.
Okay, so
I'm
you
like,
invited-
whoa, this
you-
guy is crazy.
Yeah, you invited him out then.
Because I was a little tipsy. I was like, all right, let me do something a little wild and crazy. So, and he showed up. It was spontaneous, and it was really cool, And my friend decided to pardon herself after making sure that he's not in that job.
Good.
She's a good friend.
Yeah, no, she's like, you cool here? I was like, yeah, I'm cool.
Good wingman.
So she left, and then Carl and I started drinking a little bit more and joking around, and we ended up staying at the bar pretty damn late.
Okay.
You guys hooked up, right? Like this is leading to a hookup.
Well, no, wait. Let me tell you what happened. So, because I was being spontaneous, I kind of dared him to do something spontaneous too.
Okay.
And he's like, okay, what do you want me to do? I was like, go to the bathroom, take off your underwear, and bring it back to me.
What?
Okay. Did he do it?
He totally did.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, he's definitely thinking that you guys are hooking up at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, he was really cute and it was fun. And I kind of did something even more spontaneous. I grabbed his boxers and I used it as a napkin.
What?
Gross.
Oh, no.
That is disgusting.
Yeah.
Left more streaks?
I was like,
oh
you guys
my
are having
God,
fun until you did
Jose.
that. Now that's just disgusting.
I thought it was kind of sexy, I used,
Sexy? Okay.
yeah.
What did Carl think?
Yeah.
I don't know because I haven't heard back from him. I don't know.
Wait, what happened after you used his boxers as a napkin, though?
Well, we both got really, really tipsy, and I decided to Uber home. He gave me a little sweet kiss on my cheek, but I just Ubered home.
Okay. Did you keep the underwear or did you give it back to him?
Oh, I kept it.
Okay. So you have his underwear now, but no call back from him.
I have his underwear, but no Carl.
All right.
So wait, was there a discussion of you guys going out again?
The night was kind of hazy.
Okay.
So I figured, he must have been turned on, or I don't know. I thought I'd hear back from him. I've texted him a couple times after. I've tried calling. It goes straight to his voicemail. So I
Because
don't know.
you haven't heard anything from him.
No,
Have you texted him being like, hey, I got your underwear if you want them back?
I have. I've been kind of flirtatious.
You don't think that he was just expecting a hookup that night? I mean, because he meets a girl, 20 minutes later, he finds her at the bar, she asks him to take his underwear off, and then you Uber home. Like, I don't know if he was looking for an actual date, because it doesn't sound like it to me.
I mean, we had a really good time. We talked a lot.
We joked around a lot. I got to know more about him. He got to know more about me. I mean, it just seems like we were on a different connection, not just, a one-night stand.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and find out why he's not calling you back.
Okay.
Maybe get his underwear back, too. I don't know. All right. We'll do it right after this. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Mona is on the phone and she wants to call a dude named Carl. And I'm surprised she's not getting a call back because on her date, she went to a level of commitment that most married people don't even go to. She actually used his underwear as a napkin. I've been in a lot of long relationships, never done that once, so I'm surprised because you two definitely shared a moment, Mona. If you missed it, she ended up hanging out with this dude named Carl at a bar. They got really drunk and were like daring each other to do things. She dared him to take off his underwear and bring it back to the table. He did, and then she used it as a napkin. Only thing is, he didn't dare to do that. She just decided to do it, and now she's not getting a call back. All right, Mona, are you about ready to call him?
I am.
Okay, and this is your first venture back into the dating world since your big breakup. You didn't talk about your ex or anything, right?
Maybe a little bit, but not too much. I mean, I just kind of alluded to the fact that I hadn't been on a date in about 4 months.
Okay.
You also said you were really drunk, too, so there may be a moment you don't remember where you were. All you did was talk about your ex.
A very good point.
This is fair, too.
All right, well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can figure it out, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Carl, please?
This is him.
Hey, Carl, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Excuse me?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
All right. Hello?
Hi.
What's going on?
That's a good question, Carl. I'll answer that. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And we got an email about you from a girl named Mona.
So
You kind of understand what's going on now?
I went out with a girl named Mona, but
Right.
what's
And now you're not calling her back or answering her text messages. That's why we're on the phone. Mona wants to know if she did something wrong.
let me understand this. Mona called you to call me to find out what happened on our date?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly.
So now I'm supposed to tell you, and then you're going to tell Mona?
I'm to Yas King. Yas. Spread the gossip. Yes. That's exactly what's supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just weird.
Could I take a guess of what I think may have happened while you're not calling her?
Sure.
From her description, like, you know, you answered a text from her 20 minutes later, you're at the bar. Were you just hoping for a hookup?
No, she was fun. Like, it was a good time.
So yes or no?
I mean, no, I didn't show up expecting a hookup. No.
Okay.
Is the reason you're not calling her back because she used your underwear as a napkin?
Also a good reason.
Oh, my God. She told you that?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, man. No. I mean, I've never seen anyone do that. I mean, it was, like, funny at the time, but when you say it, like, now, it just sounds kind of creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to give her props for the delivery.
So you had fun with her. You guys had a good time at the bar.
Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't ask her to use my boxes as a napkin or anything, but, like, we were having a good time. We had a bunch of drinks. It was a good time. I just, like, by the end, I just don't think I was feeling it.
Is there any specific reason?
I mean,
Your voice just went really high, so...
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think of how to put it. We talked about lots of different things, like, nothing that was, like, too crazy or anything. Mm-hmm. But she just, like, didn't seem necessarily, like, the sharpest person. And, like, I know we were drinking, so that could have something to do with it, but it just... I think it might be deeper than
I like hearing you try to not say you felt like she was a dummy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think she's a dummy. I just think that, like, there's some things that, like, she may or may not really quite grasp.
I appreciate the effort, but you don't think she's that smart. Is that what you're trying to skirt around?
I don't think she's super. Yeah, I mean, I guess, like.
Okay,
wait.
Scientist. You guys, do you think, is there any way, Carl, that you think that she was doing, some girls think that guys don't like intelligent women, so they play the ditzy card. It's very obnoxious, but she hasn't been dating in a while.
Yeah, I mean, okay, fine. But, like, it seemed a little bit more, like, sincere than just, like...
How about an example?
Yeah, okay. Later in the night, we were, like, talking, like, after the whole napkin thing, and we were talking about, like, history for some reason, and she didn't agree with how I told her that they count centuries.
What do you mean? She didn't agree.
Okay, like, I told her the 19th century was the 1800s, that the 18th century was the 1700s, and she, like, cut me off and was like, that's bull. You're wrong. Started, like, getting, like, pissed off about it. Like, I was somehow, like, making up things.
Did she not did she not understand what you were saying, maybe?
Well, at first I was like, okay, are you drunk? And just, let me say it again. And she was like, no, you're wrong. It's the 20th century because it's 20 whatever. And I was like, okay, no. Wow. And so I tried to, like, explain it forwards, backwards, whatever, and she just kept getting more and more irate and telling me I was stupid, and it was like I was just making things up, and I was it got to the point where she was just like, let's agree to disagree, and I was like,
let's agree to disagree. Why is there so much of that in the world right now? Let's agree to disagree on, like, facts.
Yeah. Well, I was like, you're the only one disagreeing. Like, I didn't want to get other people involved because, like, we just met. I wasn't like trying to belittle her, and like she just kept arguing, getting more belligerent about it as it went on.
Whoa. Okay, so she was actually getting angry with you.
Not like physical, but close.
It's like, how is this the first time that it's come up for her?
Yeah.
Maybe she avoided talking about history. I don't know.
That's a good question. We should ask her about that because, Carl, guess what? Mona is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless she...
Hi, Carl.
Yep, she's still there.
Hey, Mona. Yeah.
So I'm not intelligent enough for you?
Oh,
is that what you're trying
hold
to
on, no. It kind of came down to the whole thing about the centuries.
But you're wrong.
It's not about not being intelligent. I'm not wrong.
You are wrong.
Mona.
Okay.
We're in the 20th century. You know when the movie opens up and it says 20th century? It's because we're in the 20th century.
No, that's just the name of it is 20th Century Fox. Or whatever.
That's the name of the company.
Right,
and that's when it was founded in the 1900s.
Wait, so Mona, you're saying if a movie comes out and it's the year 21 something, it's going to be changed to the 21st century movie?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Mona, are you trolling us? You can't honestly believe that.
Guys, you know what? I went to college. I got an A+ in history. I know my centuries.
There's no way you got an A+ in history.
I totally did. We are in the 20th century right now. In the 1900s, it was the 19th century.
Well, when you're first born, like till that anniversary of the day of your birth, are you 1 year old?
Yeah, it's your first birthday.
It's your first birthday, and then you're starting the beginning after your first year. You're starting on your second year, but you're not a year old until you're a year old. So how could you?
Carl,
have
are you hurting your brain right now? Because you're not making any sense.
It's actually kind of making sense, though, Mona.
You're not making any sense, Carl. We are in the 20th century right now. Because
you see what I have to deal with? Like, this is like when she was drunk, I thought it made more sense. But like, this is.
And I don't even think that it's a point of being wrong about it. Like, I could see, Mona, you not understanding it for whatever reason. But why?
I completely understand it. What are you talking about?
No, you don't. But, no, you don't.
This is bull- I completely understand what I'm talking about.
Mona,
he's
you
saying
don't,
like
though.
the first century was the zeros, and then when we got to like
How do you
the
know?
year.
Wait, no, wait, what? What are you talking about? Were you back
That's
then?
why it's always off.
Were you alive back then? You were not alive back then. You don't know.
Neither were you, Mona. Say, Mona, if you're going to say that you don't know, then you weren't alive back then either. So how do you
But
know?
I did pass history. I mean, did you guys pass history? I don't think
Mona.
so.
I didn't, but
I passed like 4th grade history. That's when they teach you that.
And he even knows that.
Yeah, it's bad.
Mona, have you ever tried to look it up, to like fact check yourself?
Yeah, Google it right now.
You know what, guys? Guys, stop. Just cut it out now. Enough. Enough is enough. Okay, I know
But-
what I'm talking about.
Is there anything that will change your mind at all?
Maybe when we go into 2100, then it'll be the 21st.
Oh my gosh.
Can we
This
move
is
on
what's
from the
so
numbers?
frustrating right now. Like, Mona, why can't you admit that you're wrong? I don't understand that. This isn't about even the centuries, because you know in the back of your head that you're wrong.
You know what?
Like,
I'm not wrong. You guys are just trying to brain shame me right now. It's kind of bordering on bullying, by the way.
oh
Brain
my
shaming.
gosh.
I've never heard of brain shaming before, but thank you, Mona. Carl, I got it. Yeah, we got to get off this conversation.
This is frustrating.
Carl,
Yeah, get back to the 21st century.
Bullies at this point.
yeah, whatever century we're in right now.
Bullies.
man.
Oh my God.
Carl, would you like to go on a second date with Mona? We'll pay for it.
I think she's just too feisty, and I don't want to waste her time.
Carl, you're intimidated by a strong, intelligent woman. That's all.
I think that's it, Mona.
That's all it is, Carl.
Oh, yeah, you figured it out.
Yep. All right, Mona, do you even want a second date with Carl?
Not as somebody who doesn't know how to count. No.
Okay.
Well, then I guess it was a good second date update for you because we figured out the reason.
There we go.
There you go.
All right. Well, thank you, Carl, for your time. And Mona, appreciate you emailing the show and everything else. And I'm sorry if you felt brain shamed.
Yes, thanks for listening.
And I hope you'll be a listener until the 21st century and the 22nd century and all the centuries.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says we should find out who her history teacher is and have them fired. Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Yeah.
Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Mona wanted to call this dude named Carl. They went out one night, got drunk on their date, and did probably one of the most disgusting things that we've heard in a second date update. She dared him to take his underwear off. So he went to the bathroom, took his underwear off, and brought it back to her at the table, and then she used it as a napkin, trying to be funny. That was already gross, but that wasn't the big problem on their date. When we got her on the phone, we found out the reason he wasn't calling back was because they got in a huge argument about centuries.
Yes.
She didn't believe that the 18th century means it's actually the 1900s, and the 19th century means it's the 2000s, and so on.
Yeah.
And she argued about it. She argued with everybody on the show, and she said that she got an A in history class, so she knows she's right.
You know, facts just don't exist in this world anymore.
No, they don't.
It used to be that there was just some things that were true, and now you can argue everything, apparently.
Fake news.
Yeah, he said the fact that she just wouldn't hear the truth and wouldn't listen to the facts and would argue this constantly was unattractive, so he didn't want to go out with her again. No second date. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up in just a few minutes at
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Carla, please?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Carla, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Sorry, what did you say?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
I didn't understand a word you just said.
My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Oh, okay.
And we recently got an email from one of our listeners about you.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's you, Carla.
Why?
That's a good question. Well, because you recently went out on a date with him, and we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not talking to them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what happened. His name is Trevor.
He emailed you to call me.
Correct, because he says that you won't return any of his text messages or phone calls.
Oh, my God. You're laughing?
Why? Why would he? Like, I didn't respond. I think that should be a hint enough.
Yeah,
I know,
usually it should be. You're right, but we do this a lot on our show, and some people just want an answer, so he just wants to know why you're laughing and why you think this is so funny, basically.
Did he tell you about, what all happened?
On your date?
Yeah.
Well, he told us a little bit about your date. He said there was a moment where he felt like he might have offended you.
Like, how did he say he offended me?
He said that you guys were talking at one point, and he commented on your shoulders and said they were very broad, and you looked like you were an Olympian or something like that.
I mean, yeah, that was kind of weird.
You don't sound offended, though.
No. I mean, I used to swim. I swam in college. Like, I know, I have broad shoulders.
Oh, so he's actually spot on. Wow. It was like an accurate observation.
Yeah, but it's kind of a weird just thing to point out on a date, especially on a first date,
Yeah.
It's not usually the compliment women are looking for.
No, usually almost anything but that.
Yeah.
The eyes, the hair, all kinds of things to choose from rather than focusing on how big your shoulders are.
It's not even just like how big my shoulders are, it's that they're Olympic sized.
But you could understand that he was nervous and he didn't mean any harm by it.
I get that. I really just wanted to move on after that comment.
Yeah, that's understandable. Past it.
What else did he tell you about our date?
He told us that was like the main thing. He did say at the end of it, you kind of like ran to your car.
No, he said a light jog.
Yeah, he said. He said that you walked outside. You didn't really say goodbye to him. No hug, no handshake, no nothing, and you kind of went from a fast walk to a light jog to your car.
I absolutely did. I could get the vibes that he thought it was going a lot better than I liked, and so I didn't want to have to turn him down if he went in for a kiss or a hug or anything like that. So I just turned and walked away.
I just got to get out of here because I don't want to have the awkward situation of telling him no.
And I'm guessing it wasn't just the broad shoulders comment that made you go to a light jog to your car.
No, it wasn't. It was, oh my God. So we're sitting, we're chatting, dinner. He's kind of a weird dude.
Okay.
And then, so we start talking about our pets. I have a cat. I pulled out a couple photos. I've shown up the cat's real cute. And he starts pulling out his phone and showing me pictures of his bird, his parakeet.
Oh. Okay.
And it's a lot of them.
Okay.
All right, so he loves this little parakeet.
Well, it's not just love. It's more like an obsession.
Okay. All right.
Was it like every photo on his phone was his parakeet?
Almost every photo.
Really?
All right.
Oh, that could just mean that he's lonely too.
Sure, he likes animals, right?
Well, he's got all these photos, and the bird has an Instagram page.
What?
And he's got a Facebook page.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah.
No way.
Wow. Okay. So
It's a lot.
So he loves this bird so much that you didn't feel like you wanted to get to know him anymore.
I just felt like you probably don't have any time for anything else in your life.
Whoa, hey, okay, I take offense to that.
Wait, what is going on?
Oh, that's Trevor. I forgot to tell you that, Carla. He's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Hello.
Oh, my God.
First of all, his name is Steven Squawking, and he's pretty popular on Instagram and Facebook, but that's beside the point.
Really?
I just brought up Steven because I thought you were interested. I like you. I was sharing that with you because I wanted to share part of my life with you. I didn't think you would knock me down and literally run away.
First of all, I didn't run. I just walked away quickly, and your obsession with your bird is a bit much.
Well, my obsession could actually get us rich if he gets enough followers. So,
How many followers does Steven have?
he has 1,000 followers on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
Whoa, all right. So you're building a business with your bird, Steven Squawking.
That is exactly right. He is my best friend and my business partner.
Carly, it's kind of cute in a way, right? He just loves his pet.
A couple pictures is cute, but he took the parakeet and got professional glamour shots.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, he took the parakeet to a studio, they had someone light it, put it in outfits, and take photos and edit and tone them.
Okay.
Of a parakeet.
What is wrong with that? I care about him. He's my pet. I love Steven. I love him, and I can take whatever pictures I want of him.
You know what, Trevor? I really think you need to get a life. I mean, you seem like a nice guy, but you're going a little overboard with this.
Get a life? I have a life. Steven Squawking is my life.
This is so awkward. It's amazing.
And you guys, that's why I didn't call him back.
Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense
All right,
after
well,
that lesson.
well, Carla, I'm hoping I can change your mind because I would like you to go out on a second date with Trevor. Will you go out with Trevor one more time? We will pay for it.
Are you kidding me? I just told you he took glamour shots of his parakeet. I'm not going out with him again.
Huh. That's fine. I don't even want to go on a date with a bird hater.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so we're both in agreement then. You guys don't want to go out with each other.
No way.
Okay.
That's so much hate over
Well,
a bird.
yeah, I mean, poor Steven in this deal. I wish we could talk to him and get his side of the story, but we can't. I don't think he can talk to us about it.
He's not available for interviews right now, but if you check his Instagram, he's going on tour soon.
Okay. I'll be sure to DM Steven Squawking and see if I can set it up.
Thank you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Sometimes it's possible that you can end up on a date that you never even meant to have happen. You know?
Okay.
Like 1 second, you think you're just having a good time out with friends.
Yeah.
And you turn around and boom, suddenly it's a date.
That actually happened to my girlfriend, and she ended up marrying the guy. I swear to God, she called me the next day, and she's like, Brooke, I think I was on a date with Alejandro last night, but I'm not sure.
That's actually how Brooke tricked her husband into a marriage. She's like, here, put on this tux and hold these flowers. It'll be fun. And then next thing he knows, boom, he's riding a camel. He's saying, I do, signing legal documents.
Yeah. Oh my God, people don't understand the camel. He did ride a camel.
It's a real thing.
Every groom needs an entrance, just like a bride.
Sure, okay. Well, something similar happened with one of our listeners named Penny. She says she went out on a date that she never intended on having. But I guess she had a pretty good time because she's reached out to us for help. So let's find out more about it.
Good, pleasant surprise.
Hey, Penny, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing good.
I love these stories because, I don't know, it's just one of those things. It's like when you least expect it, it happens, you know? And this is when it's actually true and not just annoying advice from your friends that are in a relationship.
So what's the name of the guy that you met?
His name is Wes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said it in a way that you really like Wes.
I do. I do like Wes.
How'd you meet him?
I met him on a dating app, which, normal, right? But here's the thing, like, my friends and I, we made a fake profile. Like, the picture was me. We weren't catfishing, but, like, we made my bio, like, as ridiculous as possible, right?
Oh, I've heard of this.
Oh.
Like where it's
So
like you're almost
stupid.
just being funny the whole time and sarcastic.
And to see if you match with anyone.
What were some of the examples?
For example, like, we had, must like music about chickens.
Called
Chickens.
Chicken dance?
Okay. I can't think of a lot of those songs.
No. Me neither.
Yeah, very niche, right? And then, like, we had into extreme ironing.
Extreme ironing.
So, like, ironing while you're, like, rock climbing.
Oh,
This is ridiculous, right? So,
I mean, yeah, if I'm a
It's
single
pretty
guy.
funny.
Sure, but if I'm a single guy, I'm swiping left on that account.
Yeah.
You're not.
I mean, if you're actually looking for a relationship, unless you see it and you're like, actually, this girl doesn't take herself too seriously and she's pretty funny.
Maybe, if you get the joke.
Or there's that one guy that just loves chicken songs out there, and he's like, oh, my soulmate.
He's like,
Maybe that's who Wes was.
Maybe.
Chicken guy.
exactly. Well, so that's the thing. I didn't expect anyone to match with me. Wes matched with me. And, like, he seemed really cool. So, like, he asked me out on a date, and it was actually a really cool date. We went horseback riding.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so
wow.
he's stuck with the farm animal theme
Yeah.
that you had set up.
Did you do any extreme ironing on the horse?
No, nothing like that happened. But something concerning the horse happened.
Oh. What does that mean?
Yeah, so it was going well. Good banter, good conversation, right? And then all of a sudden, slowly, like, the horse wasn't, like, galloping or anything, but he just kind of fell off the horse.
Oh, my God.
You can, like, break bones doing that.
You can break your spirit doing that on a first date. That is so embarrassing.
Oh, my God. What did you do?
Well, so, of course, I'm like, are you okay? Do you need help? And he was like, oh, no, I'm fine. It was a pretty, like, slow fall, and he
Oh.
he got back on the horse.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that. The saying's true.
There it is.
Look at that.
Exactly.
So did he make fun of himself or was he humiliated?
Oh, no, he just kind of, like, laughed a little bit. Yeah, he was like, oh, time to get back on the horse.
Okay.
Okay.
So he found the lightness in the situation.
Thankfully.
Yeah, no, it ended up not being a big deal.
Okay. What happened after that?
So we finished our date, and he drove me home, and he, like, gave me a kiss at the end of the night, which was great. Like, I thought we had a good date. So we text a little bit, but it's not a lot. And, like, he hasn't called me or anything, and I can just tell something is not the same, just in the way that we're interacting. So that's why I called you guys.
Oh, the vibe's off.
Dating now is terrible. Like, you had a perfect time. He kissed you. Like, what more else could you want? And then you still aren't getting a call back.
Little chicken dance action. Didn't hear about that.
Exactly.
So, I mean, you've had some time to think about this since your date. What's going on in your head? What do you think may have gone wrong?
I mean, all I can really think of is maybe he was just
really playing it cool with the horse thing and he's really like embarrassed about it, or maybe he really loves niche chicken music and the fact that I didn't bring it up during the date. Maybe that's the deal breaker. I don't know.
That would be amazing if that was it.
Is there any chance that when he fell off the horse, it was because you pushed him off?
No!
Wow. No, I was not even close enough to him.
I mean, if you could produce any tapes to verify if that's true.
Come on. Come on.
I'm just saying crazier things have happened on these second dates.
Okay, that's fair. But when I carry around a camcorder, I'm taping him. Come on.
Yeah, that'd be creepy.
You could shoot video on your phone nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even Brooke knows that.
Just saying.
She's like, do I need to get a boomstick
Yeah.
and a full studio
It
here?
couldn't hurt. But anyway,
Exactly. I have my boom guy behind me. He's actually the one who pushed him, so.
well, let's try and get to the bottom of this. We're going to play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Wes for you and try and get you your second date, okay?
Thank you.
All right, hold on. If you're just tuning in, we're on the phone with the world's biggest extreme ironing, chicken song loving enthusiast named Penny. Which is weird because we've already had 2 of those on our show earlier this week. Penny's by far the bigger fan, though.
Good point, Jeffrey.
She recently made a joke dating profile with some of her friends and filled it with a bunch of random funny hobbies and actually matched with a guy named Wes.
Desperate must be.
The 2 of them went out horseback riding together and had a really good time, even though Wes apparently fell off his horse. They still shared a kiss at the end of the night, but now Wes has fallen off more than just the horse. He's fallen off completely.
Yeah, there it is.
Other than a few texts here and there, of course.
Right.
But we need to call him and get to the bottom of his mysterious disappearance.
Part of me thinks he got way more hurt than you think. And he may still be dealing with like some back stuff.
Whiplash or something.
no.
He may be in a brace. Who knows?
That would be awful.
Was the kiss at the end of the night, did you taste blood?
Oh, geez.
I'm just saying, if there was like a metallic thing happening, then maybe that's a good indicator.
I did not, but that doesn't mean he wasn't internally bleeding.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's good news.
Yeah.
Good news.
Okay.
I mean, I want to get to the bottom of this for you. Like, he should give you another chance.
Totally.
Unless he just wanted to hook up, but if he wanted to hook up, you don't go horseback riding.
No.
That is so much.
Yeah, I just,
So much.
Sore after.
I just felt like there was good chemistry on both ends, and I really liked him. Like, if I did something stupid, like, I want to know.
Yeah.
He liked Tinder you, so I guess you just have to see if he liked you.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Well, let's find out. I'm going to dial his number and we're going to get your second date. You ready?
Okay, yes, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Wes?
Speaking.
Hey, Wes. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. How you doing?
Good.
That's good.
Who's it? Who's that?
Hi, Wes. We're all here.
What's up, Wes?
Yeah, that's Brooke. You also heard Jose, and we are
Hi.
the group that makes up the morning radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Yeah, Alexis is here too.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm joking. Sorry, Wes. But
Mentally, she's not, but physically.
We're a radio show, Wes.
yeah.
I get that, but why are you calling me?
Oh, man. The laughs don't stop with you, do they, Wes?
Well, we do a segment on our show called A Second Date. That's where if you go out with someone and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can email our show and have us reach out to that person for you to help you figure out the reason why.
Okay.
Okay?
Is that person me?
Well, you're the person that's not calling the other person back.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of people.
Yeah.
It was not very well
It
explained.
is. And I'm the person that's calling the person on behalf of the other person to see.
Just get to the point, Jeffrey.
No, that's good. Thanks for clarifying.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. But no, the girl that emailed us about you, her name's Penny. Yes.
Okay.
Is that I remember Penny or?
Wow.
No, I remember Penny.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you purposely not getting back to her?
I mean, we've been in correspondence every once in a while.
Yeah. But the vibe she's getting says you're not very interested.
The word correspondence says not really interested.
Pretty hot.
That's not funny.
Yeah, we're not that funny, bro. So I should have warned
See, that was Alexis's joke. That's why I just
That's
pounded her.
why, yeah, we don't count her.
Okay.
Turn her her mic off.
If you really want to know, to be honest with you, I think I liked her a lot more before we met.
Oh,
when you were texting?
Why?
Well, I'll be, on her, page where we met online. I'm sure she filled you in on that, and her profile page.
She told us a little bit about it.
Well, it seemed really adventurous, and I thought, why don't we have a fun time and do one of the things that is on her list and go horseback riding?
Wait. Wes, you didn't think that her profile was funny?
I mean, it had elements of humor.
Okay. I mean,
corresponding elements.
She told us about like the extreme ironing.
Yeah, I thought that was great. I've never even heard of that. I would be into that.
Oh.
Okay.
She talked about it on the surfboard. How do you even do that?
I don't know.
It's really hard.
That's a good question.
I guess that's why they call it extreme.
I don't know if I want to ask about the chicken songs.
Yeah, she said.
That's true.
Oh, it's fantastic. I racked my brain for hours trying to think of one.
What'd you come up with? What'd you, like, Farmer in the Dell? Where were you at?
Well, growing up, I used to listen to some Southern hip-hop, and there's an old-school hip-hop song that had, something with...
Oh, Chicken Head. I love that song. Chicken, chicken head.
Is that real?
It's real great. It's awesome. We'll play it. We'll twerk.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Okay, well.
So, anyway, one of the things that she had on there was reverse horseback riding, which if you've ever seen any movie that involves people shooting on horses, it's a common thing. I said, I want to learn how to do that. So, it's something that she likes to do. So we went horseback riding, and then I go and try it, and then I fall off the horse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you fell off the horse.
This is a lot.
I was in transition.
Okay.
Slowly fell.
Pieces are coming together now.
You thought that she was being serious about all those hobbies.
Who would put that on a profile?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wes, I am so sorry.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's a cruel world.
Wes,
Penny?
yeah, that's Penny. I should have told you. She's been on the other line listening, and she wants to talk to you. Yeah.
Wes, I am so sorry. I never thought someone would think any of that was real. I thought it was so over the top, like so ridiculous. I am so sorry.
It was so extreme. I thought it was great.
Oh, I feel so bad.
So, wait, are you also saying that you don't do news rating?
No, I made that up.
What's news rating?
It's when you find out where news stations are going to hold newscasts and you go and you pop in the background.
Oh.
So you're trying to get on TV.
Instead of a police raid, it's a news raid.
I would love to do that with you.
It was just a joke. I'm so sorry. Same with the backwards horse riding. That was just a joke. Oh my God, I feel so badly.
You feel badly? How do you think I feel? I see this great profile with something. This person sounds amazing. They didn't even do any of them.
But Penny, you completely duped him.
No.
You basically catfished him.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
I did not think it was possible, but I am so sorry, Wes.
Dude, I think I think the important thing that you should concentrate on is not whether or not she loves songs about chickens. It's that you actually liked her. You kissed her at the end of the night. She said you guys seemed to have a real chemistry when you were forward horseback riding.
That's not funny.
I'm not trying to be funny.
I think she's
Wes.
being sincere there. Like, aside from all the quirky hobbies, don't you feel like you guys shared an honest connection?
I mean, yeah, we shared a connection, but the whole time that we're there, I'm anticipating her just jumping on the horse backwards and us riding off into the sunset together.
Well, I mean, the reverse horse stuff can still happen, just on a later date.
I mean, have you ever done that? Have you ever ridden a horse backwards?
No, but I'd be willing to learn.
Hey, she'll try.
I mean, I know a lot of our second dates end with reverse cowgirl, but this is the first one that's ever ended with reverse horseback.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can try both. I don't know.
Hey.
That's the spirit.
There we go. So with that being
He's all
said,
loosened up now.
Wes, we would love to send you and Penny out on another date, and we'll pay for it.
Yeah, I mean, now that she's come clean and everything, and I'm willing to give it a try.
Oh, look at that.
All right. right. Well,
Thank you.
there you go. Successful second date. Congratulations, Penny.
I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
And I think there's only one fitting way to end this call.
I hope you're thinking what I'm thinking.
I think so.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
What?
Congratulations, Penny.
Song's okay, but overall, that's not funny.
Of course not.
If you missed the first part of today's second date, Alex is on the phone, and Alex wants to call a girl named Madeline. They went to a carnival together, said they had a fun time. He even won her a small little teddy bear after I think he spent over $1,000 on games. He spent a lot of money trying to win her a prize. He finally won her a prize. They actually kissed when they were on the Ferris wheel, and then later when they were leaving and saying goodbye, she just gave him a hug and wouldn't kiss him again. So he's wondering if something happened between the Ferris wheel and her going home. And something I completely forgot to bring up in the first part, Alex, is you also said that she's a big fan of state capitals.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Correct.
Maybe she was just not impressed with your state capital knowledge, and that's why she's not calling back. Like, it's probably Bismarck. Is it North Dakota, South Dakota? Who knows? I think you got Bismarcked is what happened.
You got Bismarck?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It happens to a lot of people.
That's low.
I don't know, man. I think I was doing pretty good on my state capitals. I mean, I even got Mount Pelier, so.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Is that even America?
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's Vermont.
Is that a state?
Oh, God.
This is okay. My head's about to explode. We should just call her.
Yeah.
I really hope this works out for you. I'm actually rooting for you on this one because it sounds like you really felt like this girl was special.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
It must have been something that happened at the carnival. Like, I don't know. I mean, it must have just been some stupid thing that I wasn't even aware of. And I just feel like if we can get on the same page, it'll totally be fine.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can make that happen for you. I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Madeline?
Yes, it is.
Hey, what's up, Madeline? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning? I know it's a weird name. Have you ever heard this?
Sorry. I don't know it.
It's a radio show.
Oh, a radio show.
Mm-hmm. I'm calling you today, Madeline, because one of our listeners actually emailed us about you.
About me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Or why?
Well, because you recently went on a date with them, but now you're not calling them back. So have you been on a lot of dates in the last few weeks?
I've just been on one.
And was that with somebody named Alex?
Yeah.
To the carnival?
How do you know that?
Because Alex is the dude that wants us to call you.
Why?
Because he really liked you. He thought you were really cool and smart and funny and beautiful, and now he's not getting a call back.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I just didn't see the point because I don't think that we have a future together.
From the way he described your date, everything was great.
Yeah, he said that the energy between you two is awesome.
He's a great guy. I just, I'm looking for something that's more long-term, and I just didn't see a future with him.
Well, how can you judge that based off of one date at the carnival?
I don't know. I just know. How long do you need to know somebody before you know if you do or don't want to spend your life with them? I mean,
1 minute.
That's
I can tell. It just takes me 1 minute.
Really
yeah.
quick.
But I'm a very good judge, just because I don't want to be around anybody for my whole life.
Oh my God. Was it the kiss? Because he said you guys kissed on the Ferris wheel. Was it a bad kiss?
no, the kiss was fine. It was a little wet, but, it could have been me. Who knows?
So what was it?
Well, I don't know. It's just kind of personal. I don't know if I should say it.
It's personal.
You guys probably won't understand. I just don't feel like I should say it.
Well, he really wants to know because he liked you a lot.
Well, it's just the same with me. I'm looking for, a long-term relationship. I'm looking for the one. I want to get married. And there's just certain factors that I need from a man.
Is he short, too tall, too ugly? Sometimes I meet people and they're too ugly to date.
Yeah, but maybe
Is
it's
that?
or is it something bigger? Like he doesn't want kids and you want kids, or?
No, he definitely wants kids. I asked him. That's kind of the problem.
Oh.
The problem is he wants kids and you don't?
I just really want to have a nice, beautiful family and cute kids. And I think that a lot goes into who you pick as a mate in order to, ensure that your children are going to be beautiful babies. And there was this...
So he's going to produce ugly children? That's what it sounds like to me. You're like, his genes are not up to par.
Well, that's kind of the problem.
His genetically, he doesn't work for you?
Kind of. There's these things at the carnival where you can actually go into a photo booth and it matches you both together to show what your children would look like.
That's funny.
I know you're laughing, but it's actually fairly accurate. They have them now to where they're like 90% accurate.
Really? What?
And yeah, and when we did that, Alex and I, it wasn't a good result.
No.
Wait,
come on.
come on, that's like a fake carnival thing.
Yes.
It isn't actually what your kids are gonna look like.
But it's pretty reliable.
No,
the computer effects are very reliable. Think what you want, but
it's not.
I believe it's very, very accurate.
I promise. I have 2 babies with a man, and they turned out nothing like we expected them to look like.
But you probably didn't do the computer thing at the carnival either.
No, but I bet that they'd be pretty ugly if you did, and they're beautiful children. Like, you can't base something off of some weird carny game.
I don't want to take that chance with Alex.
Okay, so the reason you don't want to go out with him again is because you took a picture at the carnival that meshed both your faces together to show what your kids would possibly look like, and you think the baby was ugly.
Well, I think we both thought it was pretty ugly.
Okay.
Oh, my God, you can't.
Well, why don't we ask him?
Hold up.
Madeline, because Alex is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
What?
Madeline, are you kidding me? That's your legitimate reason for not wanting to go out with me again.
Alex, I had no idea you were on the other line. I'm really sorry for embarrassing you. It's just, that's the truth. And we both agreed.
It's not embarrassing for me. This is embarrassing for you. This is your reason? Those things are garbage. It had some of my stubble on the baby.
Yeah.
You think our baby's going to be born with like 5 o'clock shadow?
Well, no, of course not. But it still gives us some insight of possibly having an ugly baby.
No.
What?
I've done research on this, and like I said, these photo booths are very accurate these days. They're like 90% accurate.
Come on!
10 years ago, it wasn't the same. But now they're very reliable, and there's a good chance that our baby's going to be ugly, and I just don't want to risk it.
That's just putting the horse before the cart. We've only been on 1 date, and we're already talking about whether or not our baby may or may not be ugly.
I don't feel like wasting time. Like, why start a relationship with somebody where you already know off the bat that there's a good chance your child's going to be ugly? And I want a long-term relationship. I'm looking for a husband. I want to get married.
There's always a chance your baby's going to be ugly.
And Madeline, how could you even say, they're 50% your genes. What if you're the one that's contributing the ugly genes? Then you're always going to have an ugly kid. It doesn't matter. When your baby is born, that thing can be literally look like a fish, and you will think it's the most beautiful thing ever. It's just how nature works. You love your own kids. You're supposed to anyway.
Yeah, not everybody does.
But that's the idea, right, Madeline? And if you're going for just looks, even for your children, I just don't feel like that's very smart.
Well, I just think it's very important to give your baby the best future possible. And I want to have an attractive baby.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
And I hear what you're saying about 50% me. That's true. But let me tell you, my ex-boyfriend and I did the same machine, and we actually had a very cute baby come out in the photo.
Okay, so it's just how you guys mesh together, and you don't feel like you and Alex would make a good-looking baby because of the carnival picture that you took.
Yes, and it made me realize that sometimes you don't know what you have until it's gone. So I actually started texting my ex again this week.
Oh, my gosh.
And it looks like we're going to hang out and see
Oh my gosh,
if we
Alex.
should try again.
What are you talking about? This is absolute insanity. I cannot believe you are giving a machine, a carnival machine, any sort of validity on how you run your life. I mean, this is just. Am I crazy for thinking this is crazy?
Maybe, yeah, a little bit, Alex. I think you're being a little bit crazy about this.
Alex, I am totally on your side right now. This is lunacy.
You can think it's crazy all you want, but I have certain things that I want in my life. I know what I want, And if things go well with my ex, then who knows? I feel like we could really have a better shot at producing a beautiful child than Alex and I.
Okay. Well, sounds like you guys are getting along great. So, Madeline, would you like to go on a second date with Alex? We will pay for it.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Oh my gosh. Alex, are you disappointed in that?
At this point, not at all.
Alex, I'm sorry if this whole thing hurts your feelings. I mean, you should definitely go back to the carnival and try with other women. You never know, but I have a feeling that all the results are going to be a little negative.
All right.
Wow.
Well,
Alex, you're going to have fugly baby. Sorry.
apparently.
Okay, yeah, sure, you're right. That's what I'll do. I'll just be lining up women to hopefully find the one time that I can maybe produce a beautiful baby. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Such a good visual.
the good news, Alex, is you get to spend more time at the carnival, and I think that's a highlight for you. So I'm considering this a successful second date.
Thanks a lot. See you at the carnival.
Taking a date to the carnival, it's usually a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Got cotton candy, some corn dogs, lots of bright lights. And there's also a 50% chance that if a ride malfunctions while you're on it, you could be on the news.
Yeah.
That's cool, too.
Always fun.
Yep, and that's where Alex took the girl that he wants to call today for a second date. Apparently, they went to a carnival. What's up, Alex? How are you?
Hey, y'all. How's it going?
That sounds like a great idea, Alex. Are you a big fan of carnivals?
Who's not? Like, it's playing some games, riding some rides.
Lots of sweaty carnies.
Yeah.
Those guys are awesome.
It's the best part.
And just really sweaty people. There's a lot of sweat
Yeah, there
that
is.
happens at carnivals. And how'd you meet your date?
So, Madeline and I, we met on a dating app.
And what'd you like about her?
Well, I thought she was super cute. She has these really nice eyes, and messaging with her, she had like a really good sense of humor, and she's really into state capitals, which is like, super random.
State capitals.
Yeah, like she just mentioned it in her bio, and we were messaging. She was like, no, it's no joke. Like, I'm really good at knowing all the state capitals. Wow. And she likes to research why they're the capital in the first place. Yeah, I know.
That is interesting.
Right? Yeah.
A couple of capitals have switched. They were one city, then they became a different city.
Exactly. And so, and I always felt like I was pretty good at knowing those in like the fourth grade or whatever.
When you had to.
It was a fun thing to talk about, not the usual sort of like, what do you do? What do you like?
Yeah, that's true. Usually people on dating profiles are like, I love to hike. That's what everybody says. I've never seen anybody like, I just really love state capitals.
Right, exactly. So I was like, this is cool. This is a unique, interesting person.
Right. And so how was it when you guys first met up?
I mean, like one funny thing, she looked like exactly like her pictures on her profile.
Oh, that's funny.
Which was really good, but she was also wearing the exact same outfit.
Oh, that must be her hot outfit then, her sexy outfit.
Yeah, I have that one outfit too, and I'm like, oh my God, I have it on in 3 photos. Dang it.
Right. So, I mean, like I mentioned it, and she was like, yeah, she basically said that. She's like, look, I look really good in this. Like, why would I not wear it?
Why not? Everybody should just have one outfit they wear all the time that is their favorite outfit. Never switch it up.
And it's not a bad idea off a dating app. Like, you know exactly who you're meeting then, right? You're like, oh wait, that's the girl with the blue shirt.
I would rather have that than show up and be like, who are you?
Yeah. So how did everything go when you were out there at the carnival? Any weird moments, or was it all good?
Well, so there's this one thing. I wanted to win her a prize, at one of the games. And I thought that would be like romantic and fun. And so I thought they had ring toss. And I've won ring toss a couple times in my carnival going days. So it's like, I got this. This will be a great way to sort of like show off. Like I wanted to win her like a one of those ginormous stuffed animals.
Yeah, every man wants to win a woman that, and no woman wants those.
I know
like,
women
what
that
do
love
you
it.
What do you do with them?
It's just a trophy so they can
Yeah.
walk around the fair, the carnival.
Yeah,
and
then
show
you have to
Keep it for
drag
the
it
day,
around.
and then you
super
get rid
heavy.
of it. And then you get rid of it later. So did you win the big stuffed animal for her and impress her with your ring toss abilities?
Well, so I started playing, and I was just off my game. I don't know what it was, but I just could not win.
How much money did they suck out of you as you were losing?
Well, do you want to know the first time or the second time I played?
Oh, they got you good.
They got me, yes, 100%. So, like, I'm spending a lot of time and money, and I'm just getting so frustrated because, like, I should be able to do this. It's so easy. Finally, she's like, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't care. Like, let's just go on some rides. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let's do it. So we take a break. We go on some rides. We're having fun. And then we're walking back pass the ring toss, and I just have to. I have to win.
I know that feeling.
You're like
Anytime
an
I've played
addict.
one of those games and I lose and then I pass by it again, I'm like, God, if I had just more cash on me right now, I would own you.
Oh, yeah, I definitely went back to the ATM and I got more cash, and I was like, I'm doing this. I'm winning. And so finally, I kind of win. I win her like one of those really tiny, small stuffed bears after I'd spent, like 60 more bucks.
Oh my gosh.
So not worth it.
And how long was
Yeah.
she just standing there watching you play ring toss?
I mean, I wasn't keeping count, but I mean, at least a half an hour.
What?
Oh. So maybe you spent too long doing that, and that's why she's not calling you back. She's like,
I might have. It's entirely possible. But but she seemed super grateful for the bear. And she was like, "Oh, this is so sweet."
She wasn't just grateful the whole thing was over. God,
I mean,
give the man a prize already.
Right, but I mean, she seemed into it. And then we ended our night by like going on the Ferris wheel, and we kissed on the Ferris wheel, which was nice. Like seemed like a good moment.
Yeah. What was that kiss like?
I mean, it was sweet. It was like
no, moisture-wise.
That's actually what I was looking for, a moisture level count.
Lobby, water.
Well, we were both already really sweaty, so it was pretty moist.
Nice.
So yeah, but then after that, Carnival's sort of like shutting down, sort of like leaving and saying goodbye for the evening, and so I go in for another kiss, and then she kind of like averted my kiss and just went for a hug.
Oh.
Which was weird, right? Because we'd already kissed.
Yeah. I mean, usually to me, if you kiss once and then she doesn't want to kiss you again, it means it wasn't very good for her the first time.
I was like, oh, great. I guess I'm not a good kisser. Or, I mean, I don't know. Now I'm just so in my head about it.
Did anything happen in between the Ferris wheel kiss and then you saying goodbye to her that would make you think she wouldn't want to kiss you again?
I mean, we played a couple more games and did another ride, but like nothing out of the ordinary.
Have you heard from her at all since your date?
I texted her, tried calling her, nothing.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Huh.
She was just like so cool and interesting, and I already feel like we have such a great connection, and it seems like such a good starting point. And so I just don't want to lose this one,
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, then come back and call her and get your second date, okay?
Right on. Thank you, guys.
All right, hang on. For a date. So
What?
I don't think that's technically called a date, Henry. Also, I've paid a lot less, so I think you're kind of getting swindled. Maybe I should introduce you to some people.
Oh my God.
How are you doing, Henry?
That's not really a fair assessment of what happened, okay?
Yeah, I
Right,
feel like that's what people who are guilty always say.
It was actually smooth.
I don't want to know any of those details. Just
Good thing it wasn't bumpy.
yeah. First of all, what's your date's name?
Her name's Tara.
Tara. Okay. And where did you meet Tara?
So I met Tara at my dry cleaning place.
Okay.
But there wasn't like an ad for her or anything, right?
She wasn't standing outside at a seedy strip mall where your dry cleaner is, and you're like, "Hey, I'll pay you $100 to go out with me."
No, that's not what happened. So basically, she's the girl at the counter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she works there.
Okay.
She's super pretty. She's always smiling and nice when I go in there, and I go in there a pretty good amount.
Okay.
Your shirts just keep getting more dirty and more dirty.
Every day.
Yeah, God, I gotta go in there again.
Yeah, it's crazy. Every single day I spill something.
Yeah,
Yeah, weird.
wild.
Okay, so you've seen her a bunch, and what made you finally got the nerve to ask her out?
So I was looking for an opportunity, but it doesn't always pop up. But basically, a lady brought in 6 dresses while I was in there,
Yeah.
and the lady left. And I turned to Tara and I said, I'll give you $50 to wear one of those dresses out with me.
What?
Oh.
That's a weird ask.
Yeah, but it's a little bit baller, right?
It's like
I mean,
a proposition.
yeah. But then it's also strange to be like, "That's the dress I want you in."
Right, and it's also, I'm sure, breaking company policy. I mean, I hope they're not wearing other people's clothes randomly.
Breaking company policy is kind of the whole point. It's like a little dare. Then she gets to go out with me.
Yeah, I dare you to wear a stranger's dirty clothes and come on a date with me.
I think she'd clean them first before she wore it out.
Did she take you up on it?
Yeah, well, so then she was like, no way. There's no way you're going to do that. And I was like, $100.
Okay. That's where the $100 comes in. So she actually decided to do it for $100?
Yeah, she said, okay.
Everyone has a price.
Okay.
Yeah, $100 was Tara's price.
Wow.
How was the date? Did she actually show up in somebody else's clothing?
She actually did, and it was hilarious.
Oh, my God.
That's funny.
I hope it was actually a good-looking dress that fit her and not some, oversized 65-year-olds.
Or super tight.
Right.
She looked good. I know how to pick them. I know how to pick dresses.
Oh, that's weird.
That's
Okay, not
creepy.
people. I don't know how to pick people, but dresses. 10 out of 10.
I know how to pick dresses, but, I got to give her props, okay? Because it's pretty ballsy to actually do that, to actually take me up on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so how was the actual date with her, though?
So we went to a bar, and classic date.
Yeah.
And honestly, it was great.
Okay. What was a highlight?
First of all, she's funny.
Okay.
She was kind of ripping on the bartender a little bit. And it was fun. And, she's actually into sports, which is not something you're always finding on dates. And I like sports.
Anything really special about it or notable?
She did keep talking about marriage.
Whoa. Like how she wanted to get married or just marriage in general?
Well, she just said that marriage was really important to her and that she wants kids.
Were you freaked out by that?
To be honest, I was not.
Hey, that's a good thing then.
Well, and it's important to talk about it. Not necessarily always on the first date, but this is my end goal in life. Yeah. So if you're not into it, let's not waste our time.
Yeah, exactly. And just because, I paid for this date doesn't mean I'm not taking it seriously.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did pay for it.
Did you actually give her $100? Did you pay up?
I actually gave her a $100 bill right when she got there. And I was surprised she didn't run off, to be honst.
That's awesome.
Yeah, deal's done.
That's awesome.
Well, how did the date end? Did you guys kiss? For $100, I would hope so, yeah. It's not on the lips.
You're making me seem so much creepier than I am.
I'm good at that.
It's
one of my special skills. But did you guys kiss at the end?
We did.
Okay.
And report, what was it like?
It wasn't super over the top, the most romantic thing in the world, but it was 5-10 seconds. Nice.
That's a nice kiss.
Okay.
First date.
Okay.
And did you make plans to see each other again?
Yeah, we were gonna text each other and figure out another time.
Okay. And she's not texting you back now?
We were texting, we were going back and forth, and she was changing the time a lot, and now she's not really responding. I'm kind of worried about the dress part of it.
Why?
That she got in trouble or something.
Oh, yeah, because she wasn't supposed to be doing that. Maybe you got her fired.
She got caught.
I'm worried that her boss fired her or something.
Okay.
But you haven't been back into the dry cleaner where she works.
No, I'm terrified.
Okay.
We'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
All right, cool.
Okay.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I must be getting my clothes dry cleaned at the wrong place. 'Cause I've never seen an attractive dry cleaner worker. It's usually old dudes who smell like smoke still.
No, we have old ladies at ours.
And they look like smoke.
And Henry's on the phone right now. He actually met the girl that he wants to call today. She was working at the dry cleaner. I guess I didn't ask. Is she an old dude who smells like smoke?
No, she's not.
Okay.
Good.
Cool. All right. Just wondering.
Shocking.
You do what you want. I just want to get the right picture in my mind. But he met Tara at the dry cleaner. He actually dared her to meet up with him wearing somebody else's clothes from the dry cleaner. He paid her $100. He bet her $100 she wouldn't do it. She did it. They had a fun date. They even kissed at the end of the night, but now she's not responding to any of his text messages. So we're going to see if we can find out why. You ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it. I want to figure this out.
And you're worried that, the stunt that you guys pulled could have gotten her fired.
Yeah, or maybe now she's wants more money from me or something.
She's like, next time we go out, I'll wear something else for $250.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to call her right now, see if we can figure it out. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Tara?
Yeah.
Hey, Tara, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not familiar.
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning is a radio show?
Oh, okay.
Probably still not familiar, huh?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm calling you today because we got an email about you from somebody who listens to our show.
Okay.
His name is Henry.
Henry?
Yeah.
You remember him?
Yeah, why did he talk to you about me? I'm sorry, I'm really confused.
Well, we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with someone and then you don't want to see him again, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And Henry told us about your date. He told us how you dared you $100 to put on some dress from somebody else from the dry cleaner and meet up with him. And you did it, and he thought everything went well, but now you're not getting back to him, and he's confused.
Okay, so he just told you all of this without checking in with me if he could just share this personal information?
Well, I suppose he would have checked in with you if you were answering him, but unfortunately you're not. So, yeah, he did tell us that, though.
Did he tell you, like, the name of where I work and all of my personal information?
No,
All we
no.
know is you're Tara and that you're at a dry cleaner.
Yeah, that's it.
And it sounded like a fun night. Like, it sounded like, I don't know, a funny way to meet somebody and go out on a date.
I mean, I think he's a really good guy, but now, like, you can't just tell someone on a public radio or whatever that I'm stealing from my work. That's like a really shitty thing to do to someone.
Right. Well, you're anonymous, though. We don't know anything about you other than your name.
Okay.
And the fact that you wore a dress that wasn't yours on a date. That's it.
And if you think of it this way, if you've never heard of our radio show, I'm guessing nobody at your work has also heard of us. So you're probably in the clear.
Okay, well, I hope so. I mean, I don't know.
Can you tell us a little bit about your date? Did you have fun?
The date was really good. I had a good time. What else do you need to know?
I mean, just basically, why don't you want to see him again?
I mean, I just think looking back on that night, I'm really grateful for that experience. It was really fun, but it kind of changed everything for me.
Changed everything?
That's a bold statement.
I know.
What do you mean by that?
Well, one, I wasn't even going to do it, but then something in me was like, no one will notice. Just take the dress.
Oh, you're talking
Okay.
about the bet about whether or not you'd wear the dress. You weren't going to do it at first.
Yeah, he told you about that, right?
Oh, I got it. Now you're a kleptomaniac. You're stealing all kinds of things.
No, honestly, that I really never do stuff like that. Then I put it on, and then when I was looking in the mirror, I was like, oh, damn, I look good. And like, I never.
That's awesome.
I really don't try at my appearance so much. I mean, I take showers and like I shave my legs, but it's not like anything over the top.
Right. It's just not a priority for you.
No, but then after I put that dress on, it just totally changed the game for me. And I was like, suddenly people that I never would have like hit on, or they wouldn't hit on me, like they were just like noticing me. And after the day, I actually wore it more. And when I was out with just friends, people were just like asking me out left and right. And yeah.
So the dress that you took from the dry cleaner, you actually like it a lot.
No, I love it, and I'm never giving it back.
Oh my God.
I feel like it has this magic power, and all of these guys that I would think were way out of my league, wouldn't even dream or fantasize about kissing, are suddenly like, I'm trying to get them off of me.
Oh my God. I want to know what this dress looks like.
I want to wear the dress.
It has a good cut. It has a good cut.
Are you in the dress right now while we're on the phone with you?
No, but it's very close by.
Okay.
Oh my God. So you just want to go out and date. You don't want to be tied down to one person.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I've never really done this before of like just dating a lot of people and like.
Plus, you can't date somebody for a long time because they're going to know you only got one dress. So.
But I'm meeting people that are so much more attractive than like Henry or anyone that I've ever been on one date with.
Okay, that's what it is then.
That was honest.
Because of that dress you've been dating up.
I feel bad for saying it, but yeah.
Okay. Well, I feel bad for not saying this earlier, but Henry's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Ouch.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
He heard that.
Wait,
Henry?
no.
Henry?
You all right, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Ouch.
How you feeling right now?
Tara, are you serious? Are you making this up?
I mean, no, but I'm sorry. I didn't know you were on the phone. I'm just kind of being honest right now.
Are they really better looking than me? Really?
Oh.
I find that pretty hard to believe, okay? I'm a very good-looking guy. I have clean suits that I wear.
Oh.
I know. I clean them.
She's not saying that you're ugly, Henry, at all. She didn't say that.
No.
She's saying that she's upgraded from ugly to good-looking.
Yeah, she did say that.
That's not exactly what she said.
I did not say that. I did not say that.
Well, what did you say then? Because that's sure what it sounded like.
I was just saying that there's people that don't usually notice me, and they're noticing me now, and
And they're better looking than Henry. You said those exact words.
I didn't mean to sound harsh.
Tara, it is not your fault. Henry, you're the one that called, and you knew that the truth could be a little harsh.
And you're the one that told her to wear that dress.
Exactly. If anything, Tara should be thanking you.
Honestly, thank you. It's really... It really has changed my life, and I really appreciate it. I'm sorry I didn't intend for it to happen this way.
Stop, please. Okay, I cannot believe the dress I picked out turned out to be a magic dress.
Well, Henry, you said earlier that you know how to pick dresses, and apparently you do, man.
Yeah, okay, well...
You don't need to be dating. You need to be a stylist.
Honestly, you kind of owe me, to be honest.
Oh, my God.
What do you mean I owe you? I don't understand.
I mean, because I gave you $100 and you were able to change your life.
Well, I mean, yes, before meeting you, I was $100 less than what I am now. But honestly, the dress, it's changed me, and I really feel like I'm a new person now, and I do have you to thank for that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, okay? You know, you're Cinderella, and I was into you when you still lived with all of your ugly stepsisters. I'm the guy you stay with in the movie. I'm the good guy, okay?
All right. Well, Tara, would you like to go out with Henry on a second date? We'll pay for it.
I've got a better idea, actually. As you know, I work at a dry cleaner, and there's actually the suit that just came in the other day, and it's so nice. I mean, like all the other suits on the rack are jealous of it. So I was thinking maybe that suit could do for you what you did for me with telling me to wear that dress, and wearing that suit could make other people start to notice you more.
Wait, what?
So are you asking him out on a date if he wears the suit? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Definitely not. I'm not really interested in that, but I will steal this suit for him so that I can pay him back.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Henry,
God.
what do you think about that? No date, but she'll steal a suit for you.
If you're not going to go on a date with me, fine. I'll take a free suit.
Okay. Wow. All right, well, I think this kind of worked out. Like, you didn't get a date out of it, but
free clothes.
You got some new clothes, man. That's not bad.
You know, dating's freaking weird these days, guy. I'll take what I can get.
All right, well, now you get to date a new suit. That's awesome.
Congrats.
Yeah.
You're going to look so good in this suit, Henry. Trust me. You're going to get like 6s and 7s.
Wow.
Hear that, Henry? 6s and 7s headed your way.
Wow.
I'll take it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Jimmy, please?
Yeah, this is Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio program.
Why's the radio program calling me?
Well, because one of our listeners actually emailed us and asked if we could get you on the phone. Her name is Amanda, and you recently took her out on a date. Okay. So Amanda emailed us and told us about your date. And she also said she really liked you a lot. And she's wondering why you're not calling her back. She said it's been like 2 weeks since you guys went out. She's been hoping you would call to ask her on a second date, but she's heard nothing. And she's wondering, is there...
I bet she did.
Whoa!
What did you
bet
just
she
say?
did.
I said I bet she did.
Why do you say it like that?
Well, Amanda is, oh boy. Amanda is, she's something else.
We talked to her, just to let you know, we talked to her. She told us about meeting you. Thought it was really cool the way you...
I'm sure she did.
She didn't sound like anything that... I mean,
Can I say she's a real pisser on the air?
Sure. What do you mean by that? Like she had problems?
She's a nightmare.
She's a nightmare? Did you say she's a nightmare?
She was a nightmare.
Why is she a nightmare?
Well, what did she tell you?
She just said you guys went out to dinner and had some good conversation, ended the date with a kiss on the cheek, and she was hoping to hear from you again. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, well, okay. Amanda is a very attractive woman, but I could tell everything about her from her food order.
What do you mean? Like she's a vegetarian and you just can't stand those people? Like I feel the same.
Oh, it's a lot worse than that.
Okay, well, what could be worse? So much worse? What did she do just ordering food that pissed you off enough to, call her a pisser or whatever?
Well, let me give you a blow-by-blow description. She started off by asking for bottled water, no ice, and it couldn't be tap water. It had to be bottled. She explained all this to the waiter.
Okay.
Why is that so offensive to you, though?
Oh, that's not offensive. That was just the opening salvo.
All right.
It got worse from there. Then she explained that she had certain dietary restrictions.
Like?
She couldn't eat any red meat.
Okay.
No gluten. No dairy. No fish that swim.
What? But crab
No
are
fish
fine.
that swim?
Yeah. Now let that sink in.
So no gluten, no dairy, no fish that swim. She's a picky eater, obviously.
Yeah, I even asked her, I said, what do you mean fish that swim?
Oh, so she...
And she made this little wavy motion with her hand, fish that swim. I said, yeah, I know fish that swim. Don't all fish swim? No, there's some little fish that walk around, like shrimp, lobsters, anything with little bitty legs are okay.
Is that just because she has an allergy or something?
Who knows?
I thought you were just saying it as a figure of speech when you were talking fish that swims. I didn't realize that was the exact words that came out of her mouth.
No, she actually said fish that swim. I was going to just take it at face value, but she went on to explain to me that fish that swim have a higher mercury content, and so if you eat fish that swim, you're slowly killing yourself.
You sound really upset about this.
I wanted to eat a whole fish right then.
Okay, so is it... all right, so she's a picky eater. I've never heard the fish that swims thing before. Why not?
Me either.
Why not go out with her on a second date, though? Is that the only bad thing?
Well, wasn't that enough?
I don't know. I mean...
This girl is high maintenance.
Okay,
Yeah.
It's a high maintenance issue.
Can I ask, because I'm just curious, what did she end up ordering for dinner?
I don't know, some sort of salad with water dressing.
You know something about her?
Water dressing?
With water dressing. So we talked to her about your date, and she didn't mention her dietary restrictions, but she did also say you're the only guy that has ever not called her back for a second date. You know that?
Yeah.
That's kind of hard for me to believe. I can't imagine all the other guys in her life have put up with that.
Oh, my gosh.
You know what, Jimmy? Thank you for being honest with us, man. I appreciate it.
No problem.
And now I feel like I must be honest with you because Amanda is actually on the other line listening to this conversation.
Hey, what?
Yeah, I am here, and I'm hearing what you're saying about me.
Oh. Hey, Amanda.
I care about what goes in my body, and obviously you don't. It's not high maintenance.
No, I was caring about what went in your body in a completely different way than what you were thinking about.
Oh, sir.
Thank you for taking the words out of my mouth, Jimmy. I was hoping I didn't have to make that joke.
You're a jerk.
Dude, Jimmy, I will say, to stand up for her, what do you expect? The hottest girl you've ever seen to then go down a cheeseburger?
Thank
you. Can't have that body that she probably has and also mow down on cheese fries all the time.
Look, haven't you ever heard the phrase, no matter how hot she is, there's some guy that's just tired of her
Yes, I have.
For your information, I didn't even want a second date. I literally just wanted this to happen to find out why you didn't call me back, why you were such a jerk. Obviously, I'm the hottest girl that you've ever gone out with, so that's for you.
Look, I'm not going to lie. You're very hot, okay? But and I'd totally sleep with you once, but I just don't want to eat with you again.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, that leads me to my question. Jimmy, would you like to go on a second date with Amanda? There'll be no eating.
Hell no.
Okay. I was going to say, you guys, I would pay for you guys to go to dinner, but you don't even have to do that. You can just sleep together once. Not interested either, Amanda, huh?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're not missing out there, Amanda, whatsoever.
Clearly. You know what? You're just a low-class jerk, and you obviously can't handle a woman like me.
I don't want to handle a woman like you. I'd rather handle a woman that eats fish, that swims. And by the way, I don't care what you think. All fish swim.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The girl on the phone for today's second date update met the dude that she wants to call in one of the scariest places ever. A bookstore.
I thought you were going to say like a funeral home or something.
Bookstore. Who goes into those places these days?
I do.
Whew, they scare me. They creep me out. Anyway,
my gosh.
Diana, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So you said you met the guy at a bookstore?
I went to a book signing for a cookbook because I really like this chef because he's paleo, and I'm really into that right now.
Paleo, is he kind of like a douchey gym dude?
No, that's what was so weird.
That's just what I'm figuring. Like, all I had today was bacon. Like, I woke up and I ate like bacon, then I washed my mouth with bacon mouthwash, and then I had a bacon sandwich before I hit the door. Paleo.
Remember, she may be a douchey gym girl, so I don't know that I trust your opinion on that one.
I'm not. I have to be gluten-free, so I'd rather just be paleo because it's way more interesting than gluten-free crappy bread.
Okay.
So you met him at this book signing for this paleo cookbook?
Yes.
Okay.
And so we were talking in line, and his name is Mike, and when we left, he asked me for my number, and I was like, okay, sure, why not? And so he called me, like, the next day, and he was like, hey, can we make dinner plans? And I said, sure.
Way to go, Mike, calling the next day and everything.
I know, that never happens, right?
Yeah.
And so he asked me to take me out to dinner, and I actually even let him pick me up at my apartment, which hardly ever happens, right?
Yeah.
This is
You
like
usually don't want somebody to know where you live if you've only met them, like, for a brief moment in time.
Yeah, but it's a dude from a bookstore. How bad can it be?
And I love my initial reaction is like, that's so romantic. And Jubal's is, you're going to get yourself killed.
Yeah. Not safe.
See, I agree with Jubal because that's how I normally am. Usually the first time you meet somebody, you meet out somewhere so that you're not in the same predicament.
Yeah, we trust no one.
I know. You get me, Brooke. You get me.
So how did it go? How'd dinner go?
So he picked me up, and we started talking in the car on the way to dinner, and I said something, I guess this was stupid to say. I don't know. Like, I said, this is the first time I've been with a guy in a long time.
Ooh. And did he suddenly start smiling like, all right, why did we even bother with dinner?
Yeah, we're doing that.
No, I meant to say, like, out with a guy, not, like, with a guy. Like, I don't know. Like, now that I hear myself saying it, I'm like, oh, yeah, that might have been bad, you know? Yeah. Like, he might have, who knows what he was thinking about that.
He's like, wow, she doesn't even know how the birds and the bees work.
So, what is he thinking? Like I was a lesbian and now I'm out with a guy? Or
Did he address it, or did it seem to just kind of go away?
No, he didn't really say anything. He was just smiling. So I was just really happy when we got to the restaurant.
And was dinner good, or did you make some more mistakes? Like, oh, this is the first time I've ever been with a carrot. I mean, had a carrot.
It's so disturbing.
I mean, had a carrot.
I'm
ate a carrot at dinner. Did any more of that kind of stuff happen?
No.
Oh, good.
No, dinner was great. We were laughing. We were talking. You know, everything was fine, and we were having a great time. I thought so. And then at one point, something just happened. Like, out of nowhere, his mood just changed.
Changed how?
He just wasn't laughing. He just became, like, stoic looking all of a sudden.
Really?
Did you say something offensive?
I don't think so. I think at that point we were just talking about bacon, actually, of all things.
Wow, I'm offended.
It's so funny that you said that earlier.
He's a vegetarian. That's what happened.
Screwed everything up.
Yeah.
So really, just out of the blue, His whole demeanor changed.
Yeah, he just got really quiet, wasn't making eye contact with me anymore. He wasn't smiling. He started looking at his phone a lot.
And how was everything at the end of the night? Was he the same way, or did it pick back up?
Well, I mean, when he kept looking at his phone, I just asked him, I was like, we can go if you want to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did he say?
And he's like, yeah, that's great. And so...
That's not good.
What did you do, Diana?
I don't know. I really wish. That's why I need your help. But I don't know what I did.
Did you ever ask him, like, what's going on? Are you okay? Or
I mean, I did ask him. I was like, is everything okay? Are you feeling okay? And he was like, yeah, I'm fine. And just, it was so cold. It was completely different than, like, the rest of the evening.
Yeah. Sounds like you guys had a really not awkward drive home.
I mean, but he opened the car door for me and, like, gave me a hug and said goodnight and walked back to his car.
So you at least got a hug. Judging by your
Yeah.
story, I was going to guess that he just kicked you out going like 60.
Tuck and roll.
Yeah. All right. See you later, lady. That was a fun date. And you haven't heard anything from him since?
No.
Sounds like you didn't hear anything from him like halfway through your date. But...
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
Yep. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
It's always really confusing when you're talking to somebody and everything's going well, and then all of a sudden the mood changes. Yeah, I was in this conversation with my dad the other day, this deep conversation. Everything's cool, and then I slowly reached across and tweaked his nipple.
What? It's your
And
dad,
then
dude.
his whole demeanor just changed. For me, perfectly normal. But for him, apparently that was weird. And then he didn't want to talk to me for the rest of the day. Whatever.
Most dads love nipple tweaking.
Same kind of thing happened to Diana, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. She went out with a guy named Mike. They were having a great time. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of dinner, his mood just completely changed. He was on his phone, not paying attention to her. And then she said, well, I guess we can go. And he's like, yeah, we should probably just go. And then he dropped her off at her house, and he hasn't been heard from since. So we're about to call him and find out what went wrong.
Yeah. I really just don't know what happened. And I just really would like to, figure it out and get some closure with it.
I don't have any guesses for you on this one. Like, he seemed like such a gentleman leading up to it. He picked you up. He opened doors.
That's the thing. He was a gentleman when we were leaving, too. He, dropped me off. He gave me a hug. He was very sweet. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
You didn't tweak his nipple or anything.
Not to my recollection, no.
I'm going to dial his phone number right now, get him on the phone, and get your second date update. Are you ready?
Yes, kind of.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Mike, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Mike, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
What? From the radio show?
Yeah. Mike, are you a listener to the show?
I think I may have heard you for like a brief second, but then I turned the station real quick.
I don't blame
Awesome.
you. You
Okay.
know? Most people. It's like my mom.
Sweet. Thanks, Mike. Well, we actually got an email from somebody who listens to our show a lot more than you have.
Yeah.
Her name is Diana, and you recently went out on a date with her. And she wanted me to call you to find out why you're not calling her back.
All right. That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little strange,
It's a
Mike.
segment we do on our show all the time called the Second Date Update. If you'd listened for more than 2 seconds, you would have known that, Mike. So Diana is confused why you're not calling her back.
Because I didn't want to go out on a second date with her.
Got
Well,
that.
I mean,
We've
she-
got that out of the way. But what we're wondering is there a certain reason? Did she do anything wrong, or did you just not feel a vibe?
It was just, I don't know. It was just kind of like an uncomfortable date. I just didn't feel like we had any chemistry, and yeah.
Do you mind if I recap what she told us, and then you tell me if it's correct?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, she said that you guys met at a bookstore, and then you went out for dinner, and when you were at dinner, everything was going great until like the middle of the date, and then you just kind of shut off and stopped talking to her.
She said that?
Yeah.
I mean, she was the one that stopped talking.
What do you
So
mean?
She stopped talking to me.
That was not what her story was at all. According to her, you stopped talking, and the whole time she was like trying to get you to open up again, and you were on your phone, and then the date ended.
I was there, and she's definitely the one that stopped talking to me. Like, I don't know, maybe it was something that I said that made her feel uncomfortable. I really don't know.
What are you she said that you guys were just talking about bacon. And then things got weird.
We were talking about bacon, but that wasn't the topic that made the date uncomfortable. That wasn't what started the bad vibes.
So
Okay, what was it?
Did yeah.
Well, whenever I go out on dates, like I always like to ask, like interesting questions that, just kind of make you think, and also initiate like good conversation. And I asked her, what is your greatest fear? And she said, bears. And right after she said bears, the entire vibe changed. The entire vibe. That's when things got really uncomfortable. She was very awkward after that. Very easily startled. It was
what?
Easily startled.
Like just
easily startled?
Just thinking of bears made her frightful.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but like even for example, like the waiter brought her food and from behind just kind of placed her food down in front of her. And she was startled. Like, that startled her a lot. It was almost as if, like, a bear delivered the food.
Wait, was she like, previously attacked by a bear and she's having flashbacks all of a sudden?
She didn't give me any information. It was just, she said bear, and then she completely checked out. That was pretty much it.
Oh, my God, Mike, you're lying.
What was that?
Mike, that is Diana.
Diana's on the phone right now?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. And what the hell are you even talking about?
So you're denying that you didn't check out when I brought up your greatest fear and you said bear. So that didn't happen.
No, that didn't happen at all. I was talking the entire time. And you checked out completely.
Then how come whenever I brought up your biggest fear and you said bears, you were staring off into the distance, you weren't even looking at me, you weren't paying attention at all? It's like I didn't even feel like I was on a date anymore.
Whoa! No, we were talking about bacon. And then all of a sudden you checked out and started looking at your phone and you didn't have any eye contact anymore. You checked out, dude. And we were talking about bacon. Oh, no.
Who's telling the truth here? I'm so confused.
Is it the bears or the bacon?
I don't know.
Guys, I honestly don't know, but I feel like she needs to go see a therapist about this bear situation. I don't know why she's denying this right now, but I am 100% certain that she is terrified of bears or the word bear. I really don't know at this point.
Diana, are you scared of bears?
Just to clarify, I don't like bears. But you know what? They don't petrify me, and I don't think about them and, like, get all scared and stuff. You know what I mean? It's a bear.
It sounded like you were screaming at every move that other people made because you thought you were about to be attacked.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Like, I'm not scared of bears.
All right. Well, I hate to ask an awkward question that might shut everything down. It sounds like that's what we have a problem with here. But, Mike, would you like to go out on a second date with Diana? We will pay for it.
I don't think that's a great idea. Obviously, she's very unaware of her trigger words.
Oh, my God.
I think that,
you know what? That's fine, because I'd rather, if I go out with you again, I'm going to wear a bear costume.
Maybe that might help you get through whatever it is that you experience.
Well,
so strange.
Mike, thank you for your time. And I do agree with you. Maybe the bear costume is a good thing.
Therapeutic.
Diana, I'm sorry you did not get a second date.
That's okay. Thank you so much for calling and letting me know what happened.
Oh, my God. I feel so unresolved by all of this. I don't know if it was the bacon or the bears, and it's driving me crazy.
And listen, Diana, if you need a good counselor to help you with your bears, I got like 4 that I go to, so I can hook you up with a number, okay?
Thank you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, I've never been so confused in my life.
I'm with you.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I think that makes everybody. Yeah. Getting lots of texts in at 78592 saying, what? I don't understand what the problem was. We're talking about the second date update. This girl, Diana, wanted to call a guy named Mike. They went out to eat. They had dinner. And she says that while they were talking about bacon, because they're paleo, he just got cold and stopped talking to her and ended the date. Yeah. Then we got him on the phone, and he says that he likes to ask people on first dates what their biggest fear is because it can tell a lot about a person.
It's interesting. Like, I've never been asked that.
It's a good
That's
question.
cool. Yeah.
He says that she said her biggest fear was bears, and then she stopped talking and kind of looked like she was startled by everything because she's so scared of bears.
He said that he thought bear may be her trigger word.
Yeah.
Like it was that bad.
And she does not agree with any of his assessment on what happened.
She's like, I wasn't cold at all. I wasn't even thinking about bears after that. And he's like, yeah, you were. You weren't even talking to me. You were just looking off in the distance thinking about being mauled by a bear. And then when the waiter came up, you got startled because you were so scared of bears. And then she's saying, well, I was talking about bacon and you just stopped talking and then into the date. So maybe they both have triggers and they don't even know it. Like bears is her trigger word and bacon is this guy's trigger word.
Someone texted in a good question. Were they even on the same date?
Yeah, right?
Maybe we just got two random people who happen to have gone out with the same names.
Somebody else texted in and said, I think the only thing you need to do is go to the restaurant and interview the waiter who helped them.
I think we do need to take it a step
And ask
further.
them.
You're right.
And they'll be like, I don't know. I asked them if they wanted a Caesar salad, and they both stopped talking to me. It's very confusing. But if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.